if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my Republican jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon, it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Okay, welcome to the Venom and Smoke podcast. This is your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday. I don't know where Jay went, and Eric is late, so I'm going to have to wing it myself. We're going to get it started with a few friendly reminders. Please, if you like the shirt that I'm wearing, hey. That is available. The SMD shirts are available on our website. That's on the video. We also have the Hate You shirts. We have the Doc Call of Doc shirts. They are all on the website. So please, if you want to buy some merch, the website is on the screen. And always remember, like and subscribe. And here comes the hater. And there's the hater right there. I thought I was going to have to do the first part of the show my damn self. I don't know.
I'm just trying to set things up, man.
You good.
It's crazy.
You good. I thought, I'm like, hey, I was all just like, Doc canceled at the last minute. So I'm like, damn. Kind of throws a loop and shit, but we can talk about this. What you want to think about this picture I show? Let me get to it. What does this tell you? That the hater is 0-1.
I mean,
they literally was a foot, a toe. Kevin Durant, part 2. If he was a size 12 instead of a 13, they tied the game. Well,
it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Just want to tell you, don't bet against Mahomes. Don't bet against Mahomes like Jay. Be like Mo. Until proven otherwise, until he gets knocked off, I can't go against Mahomes in the opener. Not in the opener. Well, he lost last year, but insane shit.
But why is it that Lamar Jackson waits for these heroics at the end of the game? You know what I'm saying?
Like play calling. It's not Lamar. It's the play calling. You have Derrick Henry getting 5 yards a damn carry. Just stop. You went away from him. Lamar, you got Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson don't need to be running the fucking ball as much as he did. That defeats the purpose of having Derrick Henry.
You're right, but he was getting more yardage than Derrick Henry was.
They were pass plays. They was in pass defense. So
because they went out there and tried to disguise running plays as passing plays, and it was working for a little bit. And I think that towards the end of the game, they were down a score. Or they were down 2 scores. They were down 10. Yeah. So they got the 3 back. They needed that 7, but everything was last second with them. You know what I'm saying? I have to agree. I think the play calling by the Ravens was fucking bullshit. Attack them. You have a full balance now. You have receivers. You have multiple tight ends because it was the other tight end that almost made that catch. It wasn't like you had to lean on Andrews all the time. You have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have an offense now. You needed to I think, mix it up. I think you needed to mix it up a little bit more.
I'm going to put it this way. They still don't have receivers. That's what they lack. They don't have any receivers that scare you. That's what they lack. They have, receivers that, Zay Flowers he's going to turn into a great slot receiver. But they don't have that number one receiver that really makes you play honest. Think about it. They really don't. And they need to go and find that receiver for Lamar. I mean, likely it's going to be the tight end. They're going to get rid of Mark Andrews. I see the writings on the fucking wall. They had Mark Andrews playing as an offensive lineman. Likely went off. Now, Isaiah Likely is a younger tight end. So, yeah. Likely is his name, yeah. Likely got a fine coming his way. He might have a fine, but I'm all about this. The Ravens had the game. Like the Ravens, when they first drive, I'm like, they stick to that. You know what they did? They ran the fucking ball. It was Derrick Henry left, Derrick Henry up the middle. It was Derrick Henry. And in the third quarter, they went away from Derrick Henry. They did the same shit Tennessee did. That's why Derrick Henry should have went to Dallas. I always said that. I said, I don't know. It's scary that he's going to the Ravens, but I don't know if the Ravens will just give him the ball 30 times a game. And I'm thinking, yeah, because Lamar's not going to last running like that. Lamar's not. He's going to get hurt.
Yeah, but he ran a lot less yesterday than he usually did.
I'm just saying he has to stop. He's like, I hate to say that he's proving Anthony right, but it's time to be a quarterback, yo. All this running around and shit. It's always at the end of the games when it's time to be a quarterback. You missed a wide open receiver. If you rush the throw, everybody's seeing you rush the throw, and then you threw a nice one. But it was a little too far, but it's the only place you could throw it. If it was a type
now,
of receiver,
don't you think he runs when he shouldn't run, and when he should run, he doesn't run?
Yes,
because he should have ran for that touchdown.
He should have ran that one.
I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You could at least gotten it a lot closer.
I'm gonna put it this way: Lamar threw a perfect pass. It's the only way you could throw that ball. It's a tight end you're throwing it to instead of a wide receiver. You know, wide receivers are less clumsier than tight ends. A wide receiver makes that catch.
Let's not say that, because look at the pass that he threw to Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers didn't even fucking try to catch it.
No, I'm just saying, if you throw that ball to a wide receiver, they know how to do the toe tap. You know how to keep their toes in bounds because they practice that shit. A tight end don't practice that shit. It just he went up and got it, and he was a toe away from being down one, and they were going for two. And you know who they were giving the ball to? They was giving the ball to 22. If they didn't get that ball to 22, I would have freaked the fuck out of having Lamar Jackson throw that ball. So if you're going for two, you better get the ball to 22 and let him get 2 yards. And
Yeah.
I'm just, and it's, but the Chiefs, this is the first time I can say this, the Chiefs got trouble because the Ravens weren't all the way together. I mean, that's
yeah, but I honestly don't think the Chiefs were all the way together either.
I don't think the Chiefs don't. I get you on that, and it's like if the Chiefs stay that way or they play like they were last year, the Ravens gonna beat them in the playoffs. You hear me say?
Nah, I think as the year goes on, every team gets better unless they get injuries.
But you know the receivers last year for the Chiefs was trash. But Xavier Worthy, oh my God, they gave them people a weapon. The Buffalo Bills gave them a weapon. Nobody could touch that kid. That kid touched the ball twice and scored twice. Why,
yeah, true.
Why are we giving Pat Mahomes more weapons? And why, of all people, the Buffalo Bills are giving Pat Mahomes another weapon, the fastest man to run a 40?
And that's going to be the guy that beats them.
Y'all going to beat them. They're not making the playoffs. The damn Bills ain't making the playoffs. Let's be real, man. They ain't making the playoffs. You know who's going to make the playoffs out of that division? It's going to be y'all. Y'all going to make the playoffs if Aaron Rodgers stay healthy. I'm just saying, it's y'all division to win. The Bills ain't making the playoffs. Goddamn Bills basically said, here, give Pat Mahomes Xavier Worthy. Why? We seen him with a super fast receiver before. We seen him with Tyreek Hill. If this kid could be anything like Tyreek Hill, oh my God, Pat Mahomes gonna be going back to throwing 5,000 yards again.
Yeah.
This shit is. I'm like, I look at him. I say, this dude is definitely the fastest guy on the field. Nobody can touch him. And the Ravens' defense is good. It's not like he played a bad defense.
No.
My God, I was. All I could say was shake my head when I was doing the podcast. I was like, damn, he gone. It's. Whew, that's all I can say is.
Definitely was a good game, though.
Yeah, definitely for the opening game of the year. It's definitely a damn good game. It was a damn great game. It was damn great.
Oh, I totally forgot there's a game on
looks
now.
like trash. That's what I'm looking at too. No, I ain't gonna say the man looked trash because he put up numbers, bro. Dude put up fucking numbers, man.
He gave me like 48 points or 42 points yesterday. Because that's who I started. I started Lamar yesterday.
Lamar, let's see if he played trash. We're gonna see the box scores. Player stats. Lamar Jackson threw for 273 yards and a touchdown, and ran for 122 yards. Bro, where is that trash? He threw for almost as many yards than Pat Mahomes. He had a better stat line than Pat Mahomes. But Pat Mahomes threw an interception. The man had 122 yards rushing on 16 carries. He had more carries than Derrick Henry, though. That has to stop. And he had 273 yards passing. Like, that's not a running back. He had over 100 yards rushing, and that's why. He had 273 yards passing, though, ain't he? That's a one completion away from 300. That's why he's running. I'm saying the man had 273 yards passing. What else do you want this man to do?
Win the game.
If I tell you Jaden Daniels had that stat line, you'll be like, he had a great fucking game. I guarantee you, Jaden Daniels has that stat line. I guarantee you, Anthony gonna be singing his praises. He's not gonna say he had a garbage game.
Of course not.
To me, it came down to the end of the game, and Lamar seemed like he doesn't have that clutch gene in big games.
No,
and it's scary. But that's because Manning couldn't run. His daddy ran. Archie ran. None of the fucking Mannings could run except Archie and Cooper. Shit. And people in Louisiana and Mississippi think Archie Manning was the greatest quarterback they ever saw. And he ran.
Yeah, I'm starting to question that fan base.
I question it too. But he was a fire ass college quarterback. No lie. For the time, Archie was a fire ass quarterback at Ole Miss. That shit didn't translate when he came to the pros, bro. No, I said, no, I won't. I'll be happy to win. I'm just saying, just think about it. He will have a great game. That's a great game for any quarterback. That's MVP. That's the MVP type game. You know, it's just he didn't win. That's it. He didn't win. It came down to that missed throw to Zay Flowers in the end zone.
Yeah, that's what it was, because you knew they were going for 2, so they were going to go for the win regardless.
Yeah.
So
it came down to 2 plays, because that's what I'm gonna say. The last 2 plays of the game, it came down to. It was an even matchup. We can't ask for a better opening game.
Nah, I thought it was a hell of a good game.
we couldn't. A couple times it distracted me from the podcast, man. I just sit there, I'll be watching the game and say, "Oh shit, I'm on the fucking podcast." The game was so damn good. Like real talk. I'm just like, came down to Pat Mahomes did enough to win, and Lamar didn't. It's what it was.
But again, I think he did enough to win, but I think that his defense is what saves him a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's most quarterbacks, though. Tom Brady, the Patriots saved him a lot. Joe Montana, they had a good fucking defense. I mean, shit. Like, most great quarterbacks have a good defense. I'm have to say it. And his defense saved him. I think Lamar Jackson bailed him out. Because he was torching that defense.
I think that you're right, though. When it comes to Lamar Jackson, he doesn't have that killer instinct. I think he's too, he's too like mellow. Even when they interviewed him, he was like, yeah, it was a touchdown. I'd have been like, more passion. He doesn't have passion.
I think this was a Lamar showcase game. And I think the next game is going to be about Henry. I think they wanted Lamar to win this one against Pat, and I think they featured Lamar too much. And if they would have just used Henry was running over these people, bro. He bigger than their linebackers. And I think if Harbaugh could go back, he'd have ran the ball more in the third quarter instead of relying on Lamar Jackson. I don't need Lamar Jackson throwing the ball 41 times. That's too much. If we can get about 25 to 30, and you running that rock with Derrick Henry, that's the perfect recipe for the Ravens to win. But that option that they do, that read option, that shit is unstoppable. Who you gonna take?
If you got a running back that bigger than the other team's linebackers, don't you think if you would have ran more, you would have tired those guys out, and eventually you would have broke one?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's why I say, I'm like, they doing the same shit Tennessee did. It's like, bro, Derrick Henry is a freak of nature. I wish we had Derrick Henry on my team. Feed him the motherfucking ball. What you mean? He is like 6'3", 6'4", 245 pounds, man. What the? It's a
And it's
fucking
not
DN running the ball,
245 pounds solid. He runs people over.
and he's fast. It's not like he's slow. What's up with these people not using Derrick Henry? It's crazy.
I would have
Like
used him a lot more. He would have ran a lot more. I mean, I get it. The reason why Lamar runs a lot, I think it's because the what do you call it? That's the like that option that they play.
Yeah, the
It's
read option.
whatever's free, I'm gonna go. If I can hand it off, I'm gonna hand it off. If I can't hand it off, I'm gonna give it to my running back. Am I gonna throw it? I just think that he reads too much. I think he pulls his own card too much.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's like you don't have faith. You got one of the best running backs in the game.
Yes,
Have faith in him.
My whole thing. Derrick Henry is a beast. Something that the fucking Ravens didn't have since Jamal Williams. Remember when he was not Jamal something going there, not Williams. The one that went for 2,000 yards. That was Jamal something. Forgot his name. His name escaped me now, but they didn't have him since him, bro. Like he is just a beast, and that thing he fit perfectly to be a Raven. I didn't get why they didn't use Derrick Henry. They used Derrick Henry 13 times. No.
He's a running back that you got to at least run 20 plus times a game.
Shit, man. In a big game like that, he getting that bitch 30 times. I'm hammering the motherfucking. I'm gonna be hammering that motherfucker. You know where we going? We going up the middle. We going to the left. We going to the right. Y'all ain't got receivers where y'all need to be throwing the ball 41 times, man.
And I'm gonna run. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't run towards the strength of their defense. Run towards the weak side of their defense. Let them have to adjust.
Yeah.
I don't get some of that sometimes.
But to me, it was a great game, though. I can't complain. I can't complain. Henry got me some fantasy points. I wish they would have gave him the ball more. Shit. But it's all you can do is guess that maybe they're saving Henry for later on for the playoff rounds. Because we know the Ravens are going to make the playoffs. Barring any major injuries, they should make the playoffs. And if you have a weapon like that energized for the playoffs.
Yeah, but 13 times is nothing.
That's nothing.
To me, you got to at least run him. Even if you want to save him, he's got to run at least 20 times. And if you're getting yards with him, then you ride that pony, because not every week is he going to get over 100 yards.
Right. Let's see what Anthony else had to say. I saw the offensive line couldn't stop one person. Chris Jones is a beast, man.
Yeah, he is. He is MVP.
He's the best defense. He's the best defensive player. Well, definitely best defensive lineman since Aaron Donald retired. Dude,
yeah,
a beast. He's been a beast, bro. Like, dog, that's hard to stop. And then it was moving them all over the field. Now we can get to the questionable calls. They had a lot of questionable calls in that game. Like,
I don't get this new. If you're off the line by like 2 inches,
you gotta have.
You know what I'm saying? They're calling penalties.
But then you gotta have at least 5 that's on the ball. So somebody was off the ball when they wasn't supposed to be. They called it a lot on the Chiefs last year. So now they're calling it because everybody doing it what the Chiefs do. The Chiefs got that bad offensive lineman that block for shit on the right side. So the Chiefs been playing him off the ball. So now everybody's starting to do that with their bad offensive linemen, but you got to have 5. So one of the receivers got to play on the line. That's what's going on. The picture that's getting circulated is shown from a bad angle. You got to look at it from the front angle. You can't look at it from the side angle, because the side angle on the football field is it's weird. If you look at a football field straight across, it can sometimes look crooked. I'm not going to even fucking lie to you. I don't know what it is with a camera, and you look at the side view, it does not look good. You got to look at the front view, and the front view shows that it was the correct calls. Now, I'll give this to you, Jay. The timeout, yeah, that should have been a penalty. That was illegal as fuck. Steve Spagnuolo can't call a timeout. Only the head coach can call a timeout. Yeah, they let the Chiefs get away with that. They did. But
I mean, what can you do though?
I'm like this. The penalties was about even though. So people complaining, oh, the refs helped the Chiefs out. They were about even, so you can't really even say that.
But to me, the penalties that I'm complaining about is the fact is blatant holding.
Yeah,
where the Ravens got penalized was because they didn't know how to fucking line up on the line.
So I tell people who complaining, it's like, I see if the Chiefs had like a significantly less penalties than the Ravens, then you might have a point. But they got about the same amount. Penalties didn't decide that game. It was still a good game until the end. So it was who want to make a play. So y'all Ravens fans who out there bitching and complaining, bro, that y'all wouldn't have been bitching and complaining if y'all likely would have kept his toe in. I'm like, that's what it is, man. You would have kept his toe in, and y'all would have got a 2-point conversion. We wouldn't hear shit, but we better than Pat Mahomes. We ready for Pat. Super Bowl, Ravens. We wouldn't be hearing all that shit. Come on, man.
Maybe if they had more fucking preseason, they wouldn't have lined up fucked up, and they wouldn't have gotten penalized as many times as they did.
Saquon Barkley just scored. Take that, is it?
Yeah.
Take that, is it? Saquon Barkley just scored, but he picked Saquon Barkley up, so he's smiling either way. But and thanks a lot, Izzy. Y'all gave the fucking Eagles another weapon. Why are we giving the teams that are stacked full of weapons? Like, why? Why are we gonna give the Eagles Saquon Barkley when all they were missing was a running back?
I mean, I don't think they gave it to him. I think he said "fuck you" and ran.
They should have paid the man. See, that's what I'm talking about. They gave it to him. Should have paid the man the year before.
You're right.
Listen to Mo. The Eagles wouldn't even have him right now. That's a whole nother.
I want to know: is the GM still there that fucking signed Daniel Jones to that stupid ass contract? Because I think he should have been fired. He should have been fired right after he made that damn contract.
Let me see. And where was Mark Andrews? They made him an offensive lineman because the offensive lineman was getting beat like a drum by Chris Jones. And he's the better blocker out of him and Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely is a better receiver. So that's why Isaiah Likely went off. See, next week, everybody's going to jump on the waiver wire and try to get Isaiah Likely. And watch next week, it's going to be Mark Andrews' turn that's going to go off because you're not going to have Chris Jones over there. Don't overreact and get Isaiah Likely unless Mark Andrews get hurt again.
Yeah.
Free fantasy advice. A rookie going to go out and go get Isaiah Likely, and then y'all going to be mad the next week because he ain't going to do shit. Not a damn thing. The reason why you had to put Mark Andrews in there to stop Chris Jones is he was wreaking havoc.
He was.
It was a clinic. It was a clinic. I'm trying to get my son to watch the game so he can be like Chris Jones. Hey, look at what Chris Jones doing. They're not into that like we used to be. Look at Chris Jones. You can watch it with a couple Chris Jones tapes, how he beat these offensive linemen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he the Chiefs
it's
did right by paying him.
strength and speed.
They paid
You have to have
right.
great footwork.
Yes. So I tell people, see, Giants, that's what happens when you pay your studs. Chris Jones ain't go nowhere. They pay him. They let other people go. They know without Chris Jones, that defense ain't shit. They should have offered him a contract. The thing is, they didn't offer him a contract because that Giant GM don't know what the fuck he's doing. And that's why the Giants
I don't think it's only that. I think the atmosphere in the NFL now is that running backs don't last that long. So why are you going to sign these running backs for big money and end up like with a player like Daniel Jones that is straight up garbage?
Let me tell you, everybody don't need a running back until they need one. Until it's third and one in the NFC Championship game, and this is when you need to go to the Super Bowl. And you don't have a running back to get you that yard. Everybody knows. Think about it. Think about the Super Bowl last year. Pacheco's a good running back, and Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the league right now. You don't make the Super Bowl without a good running back. It's rare. I can't think. I say maybe when we did it, we didn't have a great running back, but we had a stable of three. So you still had to have people push the ball. We were still top 5 in rushing with 3 rushers. I'm trying to think. Who didn't have a good running back that made the Super Bowl? It's hard to see.
No, because you can go back.
Maybe
everybody had.
When they had Leonard Fournette, he went off. Shit. Maybe the Brady Patriots teams didn't have a great running back, but they had serviceable running backs. That's all I can say. Maybe the Patriots team, when they beat Atlanta, maybe. I'm just saying. Not no hell of a
because I can't even remember who their running backs were.
James White. It was James White and somebody else. So maybe I'll go with them. But that's like 1 in a million. You need a running back. You need a running back. And we going through it now. We better sign Alvin Kamara. God damn it, we better do it soon. Because they go into another off season. He's going to get like Saquon Barkley and say, fuck us and leave.
Unless they're to the point you got to see what his age is. Because usually running backs only last until they're 30, 31, 32.
He just wants 2 more years on the contract. He want to retire as a Saint in his 30 when he turned 30. Give him that. We won't be mad.
Well, I got to see what if he comes out this year and he's booty, though?
Then we can wait and see. But what if he comes out and he's a superstar? What if he comes out and gives me close to 1,000 yards, then yeah, I would give him a 2-year contract. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'll give him the fact that I know that your team is probably going to throw the ball more than run the ball. So if he can get me close to 1,000 yards, the
I probably. So that's right. You got a new offensive coordinator now.
Yeah, we got to do with the San Francisco 49ers, so he's going to be run-based. So Taysom Hill, they finally put him in the backfield, like I've been calling for. I said, hey, fuck making him a tight end, even though he listed as one. Put him in the backfield and let him run that bitch. Let him tote that bitch. Taysom Hill will be the best running back, one of the best running backs in the fucking league. He get you 5 yards easy. Because I don't see him go down. He don't go down. They finally did it, showed it a little bit in the preseason against the 49ers, and he was running all over the 49ers. I'm like,
well, I mean, last year, the games that I've seen, every time he touched the ball, he always got like 5-6 yards of carry.
He's not a quarterback, he's a running back. Now, that's a running back that played quarterback. Taysom Hill couldn't throw to save his life. Running back. Now, that's a running back that played.
Shit.
That's how I hear my voice. I'm saying, no, it's weird sometimes you hear your own voice. I'm like, damn, what's that? Kyle Hamilton looked lost on that game. He playing against, think about this. He playing against Andy Reid, who's probably one of the best offensive minds we ever seen. So, I mean, shit. It was a good game, but looked like the Packers just scored. So the Packers just scored a touchdown. It's now 12-7, and they allowed the Packers to wear green. I am shocked. Never go to Brazil again with all green teams.
Nah. They should have went to Brazil with like Dallas and like somebody like the motherfucking Chiefs.
But everybody don't want to see why preseason is important. I tell people they never should have got rid of that fourth preseason game.
Yeah.
Because remember the third one is when all the starters played. And you got that rhythm. You can't get rhythm in practice. You can't hit the quarterback.
They think because they have inter squads, that's how you get your rhythm. I think it's good that they have inter squads. What's up, Doc?
What's up, fellas? What's that?
I like the inter squad, but I'm more into, like you said, you do the 3 game or the first 2 games, you have them play, mix. The third game, you at least have the first half of the game, your starters. And then your last game, you can have mixed.
They can sit that last game.
So
you don't want them getting hurt that last game, sit them.
I guess let me catch up here. So it sounds like we're talking about the structure of the games, of the NFL games.
Talking about preseason, he said that's why preseason is important. I say we need to go back to them 4 preseason games. They start the show a little bit in the first week.
That's never happening.
Games in the first week. I know it's not.
Yeah, that's never happening. I'm sorry to say, but
which is
as far as the thing about it, so right now, okay. Everybody's looking at yesterday and what goes on. The problem is this whole committee situation. Like the NFL really, this is just me. I don't have no insight, no nothing. I haven't gone to nobody's team. I haven't talked to people who's been with the NFL for years. This is just me as a fan. But for my observation, I'm looking at all these rule changes that's coming in. They don't have nothing where they could use. They don't have anything that they can kind of do a comparison and contrast to. They slap it out there, and then when we get to real life football like we had yesterday, we're like, say, man, what are we even looking at? Like they called like 3 penalties back to back on the same guy for Baltimore, and I mean Kansas City kind of got away with it. Like I'm looking at him like, so is it Kansas City doing the same thing? So why are the flags coming out for them as well? You up there talking about the line need to be a certain way for the linemen, and Baltimore get it. Hey, look, flag already out here. So whatever's happening we already gonna call this.
KC got penalized for that last year, so KC got better with it. They know how to hide it.
Well,
that's the thing.
I mean, but it looks the same. So I mean, I don't obviously.
I said you got to look at it from the front angle, like I was saying, because if you look football. If you look at it from the front angle on the football field, you'll see, like the umpire and all them, they have the best seats to see it. If you see it from the side, it can look weird.
And that's where I'm at. So perhaps the angle was
television is from that side angle, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, but from the looks of it, it looks just about the same. But we talking about the whole structure situation. So as far as
I think we have one kicker return the whole game.
Well, hey,
you got 2 of the best kickers kicking the fucking ball. You wasn't getting no turns that game.
Yeah. So we talking about the structure of the game. So I'm gonna get back to my original thought. My original thought
He
is
said,
that
Eric, please don't tell me the Ravens lost because of the refs.
I'm not even talking about the Kansas City Baltimore game. I'm talking about preseason. So preseason is going to be 3 games because we have that extra game, and that's not going away anytime soon because it all boils down to what the NFL draws in. And look at the situation now. We had professional game Thursday. We have a game Friday. We have a game. We have games Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
Like,
Sunday
damn,
night.
that's damn near the entire week for NFL. So as far as the preseason games, honestly, they might even get rid of the third one. I
They
mean,
bet not.
I think they will because everybody wants a second bye week. We're talking about we want a second bye week some way somehow. Then how you going to incorporate that second bye week?
Do not, because that means the first 2 weeks of the season gonna look like trash.
Well,
the first week, it's gonna look like trash. It is like we don't have a second bye week. That means we got to expand the rosters. I mean, you got to expand the roster.
You can expand if you have a second bye week. One of these meaningless games gotta go. Just like when they added this game, when they added the 17th game.
Oh, fuck it, just add games.
What happened? They got rid of a preseason game. If this game where everybody gonna sit, we don't want sit. We won't be entertained right now. We sat here and waited 3.5 months for football to come back, and guess what? We're like, well, I'm sorry, not even 3.5. I'm sorry, you had to wait since February. So from February to September, so that's 6. You have to wait 6+ months. Yeah, we're not gonna sit here and wait another half a year. We're gonna get rid of a game. We're gonna get rid of a meaningless game, and we're gonna go ahead and say, here's your extra bye, and we're gonna sit here and do it. We're gonna have somebody playing, and they already doing junk football. Well, at least from last year's perspective, with the Thursday night, because Thursday nights was just crap. It's like,
well, they got the Thursday nights better this year.
Well, yeah, it's a little bit better, but
they heard people saying we're not watching that shit. Putting the Browns versus the Bears, we're not watching that shit. That's what people were saying.
Bogus. I mean, I'm
Washington and the Bears too. I think it was Washington and the Bears game was the last straw. People say, "Fuck that! I'm not watching that shit no more." That was the last game. Not to say because of the Commanders, because of Anthony, but I think
it is.
No, it ain't. That was the last straw. People like, I'm not about to watch this shit. These two bad teams.
Yeah, it is. It's because they were two shitty ass teams.
If Eric would have said that, then that would have been it. I ain't got no smoke with the Commanders, man.
I ain't got no smoke with the people. I already told y'all what the deal is. Yeah, I don't know why y'all refuse to believe me when I'm telling y'all. Washington don't know what they want to be. They want to be Redskins. They want to be the football team. They want to be the Red Tails. They want to be the command. Yep. So what we're gonna do here? I'm gonna be on that one-man campaign, and I'm gonna sit here and bully them until they go back to their old ways. And I'm gonna keep calling them a-holes by association. That's what they are.
For a game and keep the 3 preseason games, but start the NFL season early. Yep, I'm with that too. You can start the NFL season early. You good?
Okay, so there's a we keep going over variables with that. Like, first of all, they may not seem like they care, but they actually care, because if you don't have players or healthy players, no one's gonna watch.
What's in the week? We said moving up.
Everything is in the week. There's so many variables that happens within the week.
You go the week, we are off. Remember when they got the week between the last? I mean, it's a week. It's like almost 2 weeks between the last preseason game and the next regular season game.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, take one of the weeks away. Because the starters not playing anyway in preseason, so they don't affect the football product at all. It don't affect the backups. The starters ain't doing shit.
That's right. You're absolutely right. They're not nowadays. It's they're only certain teams are starting all their players. And what are they starting? The first drive, maybe two drives, maybe a half. If you're lucky, at least back in the day, you knew the first game it was the first quarter.
Or
The second game was maybe the first
half.
quarter.
No,
The
it was the
third
second half.
game
It
was a
like that.
half, and then the last game was, cut time. Basically, letting all the rookies and shit play to see who you're gonna fill your holes with. Nowadays, these guys ain't. That's why the chemistry. It takes longer for these teams to get hotter during the season because they're not building that chemistry like they used to build it in preseason. Everybody's worried about everybody getting hurt.
Well,
You can't
another
play
thing about
football
that.
like that. You can't play football worrying about getting hurt.
See, and that's the
part
thing.
of the game.
Well, it is a part of the game, but the thing about it is they're so concerned about that because a lot of these guys now are literally just leaving. They're just like, you know what? I had enough of this. 5 years of, training my body, going through all these rigorous activities and me damaging, my head or whatever. At the end of the day, I want to walk away. I want to go home. I'm gonna give me a nice package. I can live with some dudes be like, maybe I can live with this 6-figure and I can just walk away. I don't need 7. I don't need 8. Or I don't need, high set. I don't need that. At the end of the day, I know I'm be good. I know a family that I may or may not start, we're gonna be good. And they walk away. And another thing about it is like they're making the game. They're making plays so much easier. It's not sitting here coded like, all right, 21 Z flat. No, dudes are literally being like, say, bro, corner post. That's it. That's the play. Hike break. Let's go. And some guys that might work for them for 10, 11 years, but you really don't see guys staying in there like that anymore. Unless they have
Aaron Rodgers in that bitch 20 years. Shit. Aaron Rodgers been in that bitch 20 years.
But
the Eagles just scored again.
And look at him. Even him. He didn't play last year. He had 3 minutes of playing time last year. Total.
Barkley scored 2 touchdowns.
Barkley scored 2 touchdowns. How about that, Izzy? Hey, see what happens with Soy Connors on a real team? You see this
Let's see what Daniel Jones does on Sunday. Your team banked all their money, so he better throw at least 2 touchdowns.
Izzy, that's why you picked up Saquon in our draft. Oh man, he is having a field day against the fucking Packers. He might go for 3 or 4 touchdowns in this game. He's having a fucking field day.
And it's not even halftime yet.
Once again, why are we giving the Eagles weapons when they are loaded with weapons? We keep giving them in the NFL. Keep giving. I don't know if Howie Roseman is with the mafia because they got a mafia guy on the sideline. They gave him a position now. The big guy. He's no longer the security chief. He's some kind of offensive something, so he can stand on the sideline. They got the mob with the fucking Eagles. I'm thinking they held our fucking GM over the fucking balcony and told him, give it to us. You gonna do this? And we keep trading with the motherfucker. He went to the Giants person and told him, hey, we getting Saquon. Don't offer him a contract or else.
He called Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano made it to Giant Stadium and was like, don't you offer him a contract.
Look, the big motherfucker pushed somebody and it started a fight last year. It's big ass. They have mafiosos walking the side. And we keep giving them fucking Eagles. We keep giving them fucking weapons. Eventually they're gonna win another Super Bowl. Fuck around and win another Super Bowl because we keep giving them weapons.
You can say another one. They won one recently.
I'm not saying they're gonna win another one. They're gonna eventually win another Super Bowl because we keep giving them fucking weapons. That's what's happening. I say the only weakness was running back. And you give him the probably top 3 or 4 running back in the league. You say, here you go.
Yeah.
He can run. He can catch.
The Giants was like, okay,
We're
you
not gonna
want
sign
this, but we don't want to give you that. I mean, I don't know what the reasoning behind it was, but you know, like,
They didn't want to spend that much money. They didn't want to spend what Saquon was worth.
No,
Saquon was worth the money. He was worth the money they gave Daniel Jones, if not more. And they didn't want to pay him because of how old he is already. Because he's almost 30 but he's almost 30, and that's where they say they fizzle out at 30.
You seen them thighs that dude got, bro? No, did he? But he ain't getting hurt. He all right. The dude squatting like a car. So, he's squatting the car. I'll take my chances, and I'll take my chances with him over Daniel Jones. And it's like, then you try to come back and you try to give him them.
They're
shit
showing them squatting
minute.
right now. Look, if people was tuning in, as soon as you said it, they had to
squat the fucking car
on the broadcast.
You ain't tackling him. Then I'm just saying that him and Jalen Hurts, they got to have the strongest backfield in the fucking league. He made Jalen blush. You know, Jalen Hurts was squatting 600 pounds.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, the Giants did try to offer him something at the end, and he was like, "Fuck y'all, ain't coming back."
I mean, he been
too little, too late.
You're right. The damage, the deal is done. And
too little, too late.
That's the thing about the NFL. The NFL is a business, and it's gonna keep rolling.
I'm gonna throw a pick six. Don't you do that, Jordan Love. I started you today. Don't you do that shit. In Nasty League, I started it. Don't you do that shit, Jordan Love.
Yeah, do that shit, Jordan Love.
Oh man, he almost threw a pick six. That shit would have been.
So yeah, your broadcast a little faster than mine, but overall, you know, when we talk about we can add and subtract, you got to take it to the other variables as well. Like that's why they have this time frame. That's why they have a committee doing that. Like they got, if you take away one thing, at least 20 things are affected, at least. So we can sit here and say, "Oh, add this here, add that there," and come up with all the logic in the world. But
and it said the first preseason game is August the 1st. Why you can't start the week before? Which 1 week it won't hurt?
Well, it would hurt because
of Barkley not Hurts.
All right, think about this. So we got these guys practicing when it's all hot as hell outside. So it's already hot as hell. They already doing their best to kind of strip them of the equipment and trying to, limit what they can do. Now imagine when they got these guys.
Good Lord. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's all good. So I'm actually happy for this because that's why I picked the win. I picked the Packers. So screw Saquon, screw Philly. I don't care. I want wins this year. I mean, I don't care if I don't get the championship because I shine in playoff season when it comes to our pick 'em. When it comes to pick 'em, I'm the playoff one. When it's playoff time, I get in that mode. I'm in that mode. But for right now, yeah.
Yeah, I had picked Philly.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Drell. Go Pack, go.
Nah. Fuck it. That's my QB. So fuck it. He's the bomb. That's my fucking QB. And I'm playing nasty this week. My QB. I'll take it for this week. And I got Josh Jacobs. I need you to pick it up some, Josh.
Well, I'm already scheduled to lose in our league. I don't even care at this point.
I play Anthony this week. I don't know who I even started. I know I got Joe Shiesty and I got the three Bengals. I'm rolling out the three Bengals.
Yeah. I
how I got the 3 Bengals, but
I thought I had a Chiefs trio, but it wasn't hitting on nothing. I mean, good for Kansas City for winning the game, but I didn't really get numbers. So.
Jalen Reed is a beast, boy.
It's whatever.
He's a motherfucking beast.
But
Jalen Reed is a motherfucking beast right now. So
I think I'm losing in mine.
In your matchup,
or your Jaden Reed already got fucking 40 points in one league I'm in. Jesus Christ. Well, Anthony's leading me right now, I think, because he had more people playing. He had Jalen. He got Reed. That's why. So he's happy right now. He started Reed. I'm going against Reed. So that's why I'm losing right now.
Yeah.
No, that's not Anthony. It's another team I'm playing. Oops. That was the other league, my dynasty league. Well, I'm losing that league. So I'm in so many leagues, man. I'm getting confused. I'm losing that league. You got fucking Reed playing against me. Let's see, man. But me and Anthony are at 22. He's a 0.2 lead over me. I had Derrick Henry. He had Pacheco. He had the Chiefs defense, and I had Bucker, the kicker. So we pretty much had a dead tie in our league. But man, it's about to be football. It's about to be like a full-on football season for us to do our pick'ems, man. It's Nasty doubted it this year because we got tired of finding people to pick for Nasty. And fucking
you should have invited Pops.
Well, yeah, I should have. But Pops be busy sometimes. So all right.
Leave them goats alone, Pops.
Man, I don't know what he said he got this time. So Izzy picked the Eagles too. Yeah. I think the only one who didn't pick the Eagles was Eric.
Yeah, I picked the Eagles. And it's still early.
No. Anthony picked the Green Bay too. So Anthony and Eric has picked the Packers. So
and the hater.
The hater picked the Eagles.
No, I picked the Eagles.
Oh,
he said Philly. Yeah, he said Philly. Anthony was the only one I didn't have. Yeah, so I got you with your Green Bay. And we got Doc's picks down, but Doc still could change his mind technically.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with these picks because I threw that in there.
You're gonna call them off since you're on here. You're gonna call them off since you're on here. Everybody's gonna be looking to see.
We about to do the picks now?
Yeah. Do them down.
Oh, well, all right. Well, all right.
Why you on here? Why not? Shit.
Well,
because after that we're gonna go into fucking we're gonna go into college football after that, and you'll be in the show after that. I know people watching football and shit. So if you gotta go, I got your schedule, but I'm like, I might as well get the first couple while you're on here. Shit.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll stick around for that.
All right. Okay, the first game. Well, I already know where you're going with this one. Panthers versus Saints.
Oh, clearly, I'm going with the home team.
Oh,
going with the Saints.
Yeah, you already know where I'm going with that one. It's not because of Derek Carr, because of our defense. That's the only reason why I'm going. So, Anthony, we need your Panthers versus Saints pick. Listen up, because we're not.
Real quick, because I'm glad we had a chance to start with the Saints. Like, I don't know what it was this week, but Coach Allen really kind of turned me off on the Saints, man, because I haven't seen this. Nah, I've been watching the NFL like for real since like maybe 8th grade, 9th grade. I've never in that time frame seen a quarterback 2 be one person or another person.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Like
he got till Saturday to put who's number 2.
Man, I'm already turned off on it. Like I don't call for nobody.
He want his boy to be number 2. He want his boy to be number 2.
And that's cool. That's cool. Be a coach. Be a man, because you're a man leading men. And that right there turned me off on the same season altogether. Because that tells me, first of all, let me get this out the way. Let me say this on the air right now while we got the time. I don't like to root against nobody, and I don't want nobody to lose their livelihood. But
I want Allen to lose his. I'm not like you.
But Dennis Allen turned me off, man. Like I don't respect nothing like that, man. Like, bruh, if we up in here, we got players bought in. Like players up in here talking with their whole chest out here talking about, say, bro, we gonna sit here, we gonna win games, and coach. This is the coach you do.
But he's undefeated against the Panthers. That's the only reason why I did it. He's undefeated against the Panthers. He never lost. He never lost against the Panthers.
He can have their number. He can have that. He can have that. No, because we lost. We lost it 2 years ago. That last game of the year.
But that was still technically. Yeah, we did. I think we lost one.
Yeah, we lost. We lost one.
That was the last game of the season. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, we lost that. So with Dennis Allen doing something like that, say, bro, like you winning 6 games with Vegas, I was like, okay, they didn't give you a shot. They didn't give you nothing. And then you came down here, you couldn't get past 6 games. Then you got to 8. Then you got to 9. But a move like that, I'm just turned off. I don't even. I honestly kind of want to. I want to kind of double down and be like, you know what? I don't even think we get to 10, because I honestly thought we was going to get 10 this year. The easiest schedule in the NFL and players bought in made me feel that way. Dennis Allen in that one move turned me off on all of it. I don't even care.
I tell you, we going 9-8. Don't you realize?
I don't even think we get 9. I don't even think we get 9.
9. You know why I'm saying we get 9? Because we got an easy schedule, and we basically got the same team from last year. They played with the same weak ass coach from last year. They good for 9 just off of talent.
Man, well, I hope so. I just wanted to get that off. I didn't want to pivot that long, but
you good?
That move right there it really upset my nerves. Like I really don't even want to talk Saints football due to that.
Yeah, who you going? You going Carolina or the Saints? Are you gonna give me
I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm not gonna hit you guys with the first hater pick of the week.
Nah. I know one coming. One is coming. I already know.
Nah, I think that one is gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think the Saints, you know, with the defense they had last year should do well against the Panthers. I think they should do well.
Okay, man. We got the Vikings versus the Giants. Oh shit! I don't know where to go with this.
Look, I mean, I got burned last year because I honestly thought the Giants was going to show me something last year for opening week. So I said, you know what? Fool me once, right? So I said, yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings. I don't even know who the quarterback situation is out there, but
Sam Darnold.
Well, Sam Darnold going to lead the Vikings to victory because I'm not getting burned by no Giants in the week 1.
Ooh, Anthony's going to Giants.
They started off last year in New York. Oh, yeah, we ready. Oh, yeah. There was a minus?
I'm going with the Vikings. I don't think that all they have is one weapon, the Giants, and it's a wide receiver. And what's to say that quarterback is actually going to deliver the ball to that one receiver? And if that's all the weapons you have, you could double team that dude, and Neighbors will be, you know, he won't even be part of the equation.
what's my favorite model when it comes to the Giants?
What weapons?
So, fuck them. Man, what weapons? I'm going Minnesota just because they got better weapons.
Definitely.
Got Justin Jefferson, Edison, and if Sam Darnold can give us a semblance of a quarterback, they should win this game going away easily. Giants start 0-1. And we get to tease Izzy for 1 week. Okay, we got the Patriots versus the Bengals. So moving on, it's just a move along game. Or does anybody believe in the Patriots? Patriots versus Bengals. Joe Shiesty versus
now. Forever hold your peace.
Can we move along on this one? So I think this is a move along game.
I'm pretty sure we can.
I think we can.
I'm going with Joe Shiesty too.
I think everybody's going Joe Shiesty. You know, Joe Shiesty is. Yeah.
I think it's hard to pick the Patriots only because they haven't shown us anything under the new coaching regimen and their new players. So
we'll wait.
If I'm going to pick Patriots, it'll be sometime down in a couple of weeks. It won't be week 1.
Anthony, are you going with the Patriots? Because you know, I'm just going to skip. You can catch up. Okay, we got the Steelers versus the Falcons. We don't know who will start for the Steelers because Russ is down with an injury. So Steelers versus Falcons.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
My heart wouldn't allow me to pick Atlanta in week 1. Like, I really just didn't. I just couldn't do it. So I picked the Steelers. Just that was off of mere hate.
First hate pick of the year goes to Eric. I think Atlanta wins this game. I hate to say this shit. It's just because Russ is hurt. I don't trust Justin Fields yet. Just yet. With the offense, I think he need to get the offense. So that's just because Russ is hurt. If Russ was healthy, that'd be Pittsburgh all the way. So yeah, I'm gonna go Atlanta just because and that keeps the Saints hungry. That keeps us hungry, knowing we got to face somebody with a damn dub. Hey, I guess you picking the Bengals. I'm gonna put the Bengals down for you because you just skipped over that game. So, all right. He picked the Falcons and Hater. Who are you going with?
I think I'm going with the Falcons as well.
Look, I'm to the point now. Izzy can't win another fucking trophy. It pained me to pay my money to give Izzy a fucking trophy. The Bengals, you missed the Bengals versus the Patriots. That's the game you missed. But I put Cincinnati down unless you just want to throw away a pick right now. Let's see. We got Colts versus Texans. You know, Houston was my team last year. And you knew I started the Houston trend. Houston and the Lions. So
who was it? Who was the Houston? Who are they playing?
The Colts.
The Colts.
Indianapolis. We're playing the Colts. I'm going Houston. They just got a better team than me.
I too. I want to go with Houston. I think that defense is just really live. Like they kind of impressed the hell out of me last year, and I mean that was just preseason. That their speed is just top tier. Like that's a scary team. I really don't want to see them in January or potentially January going into February.
If we see them in the playoffs, it'll be the Super Bowl. So I don't know what we can do with it.
Right.
Hater, Houston or Indianapolis?
I think I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with the Texans. I'm going to go with the Texans on that one.
And Anthony said Houston by 12. And we said by 12. You got a particular number in mind. By 12. It's an ass kicking.
You kind of insight about Anthony. You must know something.
Anthony said by 12.
Man, say by 12. Like, dang. Indianapolis don't got no weapons like that? You really think?
Yeah, damn. Cardinals versus Bills. The other time this will be an easy game to pick. It's the Cardinals versus Bills. Anybody want to go first? Arizona or Buffalo?
I went with Buffalo. I think Keon Coleman has a hell of a breakout game. Not to say that he gonna go off, but I think he gonna have a hey, look, y'all got to mention me in the conversation with Marvin Harrison as well. So that's why I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo as well.
Okay. As much as my heart wants to pick Arizona, I just gotta wait a week. Something telling me Arizona, but the safer pick is Buffalo, so I'm gonna go Buffalo. Just because something is telling me something is brewing with Arizona. I don't know. Kyler Murray got a bona fide number one now, but I have to see one game before I jump in that pool head first. But I think it's gonna be a close game. I think. Look, I'm gonna put a toe in the water right now, man. About to jump in the deep end. Just the toe. Just dip the toe.
Just the toe for right now.
Just the toe. So Andy, you just tell me who you got, Buffalo or Arizona. You got the Bills. Anthony picked the Bills. But that's a much closer game than I would have told you a year ago. Buffalo lost so much.
Yeah. And Arizona gotta prove it to me.
Yeah, you gotta prove it. You gotta prove it one time. Man, that's it. If they win this one, I'm gonna take Arizona seriously. All right. The Bears versus the Titans. This is my first hate pick of the week. Fuck the Titans. Fuck everything about them. I'm not picking them. I'm going Chicago in their sassy quarterback.
Man.
It's funny in that sassy quarterback.
I fucking said it. You can go with the Titans all you want. You can have the Titans.
Anthony, he not alone in that pick. Now I'm gonna pick Tennessee as well, and only for the mere fact because they stack on defense. Like you got to look at Tennessee's defense seriously, and going against a rookie quarterback, a rookie number one quarterback who you already turned up for. Yeah.
That sass gonna overpower that ass.
All right.
Let's go sassy.
Let's hope so for him. But was my pick is concerned, I'm gonna stay right there.
Let's go sass.
And I am going with also one of my hater picks of the week. I am also going with Sassy Bears.
The Sassy Bears. Wow. Damn.
Sass. The hate is real nasty.
I think that the weapons he has will negate that defense that you're talking about.
Sass man does have a lot of weapons. He does.
He does, but like I said,
that's one of those pick 'em games. Though it's not like all right. Jaguars versus Dolphins. They're playing in Miami.
Oh yeah, Miami.
You went Miami?
Tua man.
Hot Tua. Hot Tua.
Yeah, I'm going with Hawk Tua too. Hawk Tour.
Hawk Tour. Oh, Hawk Tour. Hawk Tour. I'm going with Hawk Tour too. Everybody likes a good Hawk Tour. Around there. So I'm going with old Hawk Tour in Miami. Doc, you going Hawk Tour. Hater.
I forgot to save the picture. I'm gonna find a picture. I'm
I had it. He went the whole Hawk Tour. Everybody with Hawk Tour. Okay.
That dude gotta be one of my profile pictures.
We got Geno Smith and the Seahawks versus Sean Payton and the Broncos. We got Bo Nix versus Geno Smith. Do you believe in Geno? It's a 3:00 game now. Do you believe in Geno, or does Bo Nix get his first win as a QB, starting QB?
I'm going with Geno.
You believe in Geno?
Listen, that offense, he got weapons, he's healthy, and that defense is kind of stellar themselves. So I don't see what the Broncos had on the field last year that Bo Nix is going to make that much of a difference so soon.
Okay.
He ain't CJ Stroud.
Well, when I looked at this game, I was like, well, Seattle in their 12s on opening week going against a rookie. Yeah, that made that one way too easy. Let me get Seattle. Not gonna say a big win, but they gonna have quite the day.
Well, Sean Payton is a great coach. He won the Super Bowl. And Bo Nix, they say he's like Drew Brees. They say he's the next Drew Brees. That's what they say.
So you're picking the Broncos.
So with all that being said, fuck no. Fucking Broncos. Fuck out of here.
I was gonna say you were making it sound like it was a done deal.
No. Fuck no. Give me the Seahawks, man. Fuck no. I ain't picking Broncos. Man, Sean Payton still coaching like it's 2009, bro. Fuck no. He got Pete Carmichael over there. Fuck no.
Oh no, y'all keep that.
Keep that going. Nah, man. I still can get y'all with that. Like you gonna pick the Broncos? Fuck no.
No. Up.
Pump fake. Okay, we got the Raiders versus the Chargers. Will Jim Harbaugh get his first win?
Jim Harbaugh. Welcome back to the NFL. Welcome back to the NFL.
And I'm going to go first. Jim Harbaugh, welcome to the NFL and welcome to your first loss back to the NFL. I'm going Raiders.
That's crazy. I too went Raiders, but that's another. What is the quarterback situation like over there? That's another one of them.
They got Gardner Minshew. They got Uncle Rico. He can throw the ball over the mountains. We good. It's just that defense. I like that defense over there with the Raiders, man. They had something cooking last year. So I think the Raiders right now, until Jim Harbaugh get his team like he need to be, I don't trust him just yet. Ada, who you got?
I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Fuck the Raiders.
Damn. The Raiders did too. God damn.
Half of their team is playing against my team in this fantasy draft or this draft that we did last week.
And he picked the Chargers. Oh man, because he did pick all the fucking Raiders. We got how about them Cowboys? Them Cowgirls, depends on where you from. Against the Browns.
Yeah, it's another hate pick for me. And again, it's not a hate, but when I'm looking at Dallas in the all season being so stagnant, I'm like, y'all didn't really do anything to try to improve the team. Yeah, so you're just gonna roll out there with another year older squad. So that right there alone made me go with Cleveland because Deshaun Watson said, "Look, I got to actually big and earn my money. So give me Cleveland."
Who you got, Hater?
I got the Browns as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that Dax is gonna get his, but I like like Doc said, they just brought back a team a year older. They didn't add nobody to their team. They did. They added
they
Zeke.
And Dalvin
Boo.
Cook. And Dalvin Cook, who are old as shit.
Boo. That's two pieces of crap.
Let's see what he said. I don't trust Washington or the Cowboys. So Browns it is. And you know me, happy endings for everybody. It's going to be a happy day because Deshaun Watson is going to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
I gotta sit back on the Browns defense and know that the Browns defense is going to handle the little bit of offense that Dallas has.
Yeah, so I trust their defense more than I trust Dallas's offense right now.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to. Sorry, Jerry. You're starting 0-1, Jerry. All right. I can't wait to hear Doc's pick. I'm mad Doc walked away from this one here. The Washington Commanders versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He is in a no-win situation right now, Doc. Doc is in a no-win situation with this game because either he has to root for a division rival or the Commanders.
He's gonna root for the rival. He's gonna root for the division rival. He ain't gonna root for the scrubs.
Man. Oh shit!
You absolutely right.
This is Doc game right here. I'll let Doc take over for this one.
You're absolutely right. I'm not giving the Commanders no love in this game. I don't care if they was going against Garfield Cats. Guess what, brother? I was gonna go for Garfield Cats the whole way through. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me. It could have been Atlanta. It could have been Dallas. You could merge them and fuse them together. It could be the Fell Boys. I don't care. I'm not calling them that. I'm not calling them that. They're the Washington football team from henceforth because I'm not acknowledging that. I'm not giving y'all no love over here. Anthony chimes in. I win here or I win in real life. So that's a win. Win. Tampa Bay. Boy, I'm telling you right here, right now.
I'd have picked Washington if they were playing at home. Because y'all playing away. I'm
not picking Washington.
Just because y'all playing at Tampa Bay, I got to go Tampa Bay. If they're playing at Washington, I'd say fuck it. Anything can happen when somebody playing at home. I don't trust this Washington team on the road. I can't do it. I'm not ready to jump in the deep end yet. I need 1 week. But Washington will finish third in the NFC East. Mark it up. They ain't going no higher than third.
He just touched it.
As much as I want to cheer for Jaden Daniels, I just don't think he has enough weapons to do anything in Washington. So I think that, Tampa Bay is going to probably spank them.
And damn, that means everybody but the Panthers in our division get a win. Hey, Princess Doc, what's going on?
Hello, world. Good night, world.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We got the Sunday night game. Rams versus Lions.
Oh man.
You know where I'm going. I'm gonna say it for Pops.
Man.
And we gonna say it loud, Pops. I'm here for you, Pops. This is for you. Lions. We going,
Yes.
We going Lions,
yes.
baby. We going Lions
Yes.
for you, Pops.
Oh man. You know what? But you really that's the thing. The Lions are really kind of they are made. They are a complete team.
Lions versus the Rams.
And I don't want to discount the Rams. However, I don't know how they look defensively. I know, with Aaron Donald retiring, I don't know who else is there. And that's what made me go with the Lions, because the Lions just, again, they're a complete ball club.
Boo. That's for Pop.
Oh, boo. Anthony.
Boo.
Got the Rams.
Boo.
I am also going with the Lions. I think that they were this close last year to making some noise, and hopefully they've improved on some of the things that they needed to improve on.
And this year, we got only one Monday night game, I guess, because this Friday night game this year. One Monday night game. We got the Jets, the Jets, Jets versus the San Francisco 49ers in Frisco.
In Santa Clara.
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all got a task in front of y'all, Hater.
Woo.
Our boys had to go over from one coast to the next. Sheesh.
Well, sorry, Hater, bro. Y'all was in New York. I don't know how they went with you. Because it's Santa Clara. And Aaron Rodgers got to prove it to me that he can make it past one game.
Man.
I got to go Frisco. If you make it past this one game, I'll take y'all seriously.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers told the 49ers he going to make them pay for not drafting him. I've yet to see it happen. Give me the Niners.
It's just that Aaron Rodgers has got to prove it to me that he can play in a Jets uniform more than 3 minutes. If he can do that, then I'll pick you. I seriously think this is going to be probably the game of the week. Even surpassing, if Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy, even surpassing the game we saw yesterday. It's going to be a defensive game, this one. Now, I don't think it's going to be very high scoring. But don't.
Well, I don't know, man, because San Francisco, they all in. They literally slid all the chips in.
They both got defenses and they both got offenses. So,
well,
I don't know. It's going to be a defensive struggle.
Because
it's going to be.
The 49ers got offense everywhere.
Fuck the Jets, 49ers all day. And didn't the 49ers injure Rodgers last year? No, I don't think that was the 49ers. I think that was the Giants. Wasn't it the Giants that injured him, I guess?
No, it wasn't the Giants. The first game that they played was that the Cowboys?
It was somebody who did.
Crap. No, it was not the Cowboys, because the Cowboys played the Giants the first game of the year. Who did Aaron Rodgers go down to? No one touched him.
It wasn't the 49ers because the Jets actually won that game.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, and the 49ers had like a 5-game win streak. I think it took the 49ers a while to lose.
Oh, damn.
Who was it?
Who the fuck was it? I think the Bills. It was the Bills. It was the Bills. I looked it up. It was the Bills.
Okay, that makes sense.
On September 11th, he got hurt on September 11th. It was the Bills. And he go to Hater making his grand entrance. Will you go with the 49ers? Because as you can see, Anthony say, fuck the Jets. 49ers all the way.
Like, I can't understand how he could say fuck the Jets.
What did the Jets do him?
I don't know.
But I am going for the Jets.
We do, bro. We knew. I just gotta say, man. I gotta see.
AJ Brown just scored a touchdown.
Yeah. Looks good for my pick.
On 2 plays.
Yeah, looks good for my damn pick. Hey.
51 seconds into the third quarter.
This preseason, week 1 is like preseason, bro. You're gonna see a lot of breakdowns on some teams, man. They got new players.
Ooh, man. Oh, he got this man out of position bad too. Ooh,
yeah, he did.
It was pretty damn bad.
He outran his ass.
Okay, Izzy, the champ. You got until Saturday night to get your picks in, or you gonna be down a lot. And I ain't reminding you. We ain't holding your hand. You the champ. You should know this. I ain't holding no hands this year. I ain't asking. You better get your picks in.
He might be medicated because he did say that he was feeling pretty bad earlier. So
well,
he might not
wake up out of his medication coma or wherever he's in. You better go pick. I am not trying to buy you no more trophies. That's how I look at it.
He hurt his toe. He ain't medicated. He hurt his toe. He fucking stubbed his pinky toe, and that's it.
My boy got turf toe, man. My boy got turf toe. Oh shit! But that's the picks for this week, man. We off and running like we never left. All right, man. College football happened last week, and we talked about this team last week. But this is my takeaway from college football this week. That's what I think of Florida State. Just gonna leave it up there. I don't think the haters saw it yet. That's what I think of Florida State. Once again, you want to see what I think of Florida State?
Damn.
Man. It's officially over for Florida State. I cannot be happier. It's officially over for them boys. I cannot be happier. I'm ready to dance on their graves. It's over. They're not making the playoffs.
They put themselves on a self-imposed bowl ban anyway, so I don't think they really cared this season anyway.
They was playing this year.
Oh, were they?
They were going. Oh. They were going for it. They went for it.
Yo, I gotta say something. How the hell you run a flea flicker and have to throw the ball out of bounds?
I have no idea. But Florida State was in on they choked. And how I look at it, how my Miami Hurricanes looked, we look like we might be the class of the ACC. we whipped the shit out of Florida. I got Florida people on suicide watch right now.
Ooh-wee. Yes, you do.
They need the 15-minute rounds. I need somebody to do 15-minute checks on all Florida fans because they thought they was going to win that game. And I told y'all last week, I said, man, we're going to beat the fuck out of Florida. Y'all thought I was just talking Miami shit. Oh, boy, that's just your team. We beat the fuck out of Florida, in Florida.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was not close. It wasn't close. And kudos to Miami for finally going to get a quarterback that fits, these times of quarterbacks. Enough with the strictly pocket passes that can't run. It's enough of those. They don't win in college football these days. You gotta be able to run and throw. And Cam Ward might have just made himself a lot of money by staying in school. Because I didn't know he was that damn good. He's pretty damn good. LSU, I'll let you vent on the LSU loss.
Well, ultimately, it comes down to coaching. I mean, I understand that when you guys come out, you're passionate and you want to, put it all out there. But ultimately, it really came down, and people who sit here and will dissect the entire game, they will say other factors. But I look at the game and it was like the penalties was really the difference. I'm not gonna say.
You know who he reminds me of?
And who's that?
He reminds me of Dennis Erickson. If you watch the U documentary, he let too much shit go. These motherfuckers are undisciplined as fuck. But the difference between LSU and the U back then was talented as fuck and could get away with it. LSU, you ain't got that much talent.
Nah, you ain't banking on that much talent, man. Like that's just
Mr.
what
Lacey,
it is.
come to the table, Mr. Lacey. You can't do gun gestures. You can't. Why?
And then he kept doing it. You already got penalized, and you did it again. Like he scored the touchdown. He hit the celebration, got flagged for it. He went to the sideline, did it again, hit it again. So I kind of want to jump. I want to jump on coaching, not for the coaching of the plays, because that to me kind of was like what. I want to get down to coaching where it gets to say, bro, tighten up. Act like a man, act like you've been here before. Act like you're supposed to be here. Cause you cutting up in here doing it and costing your team yards and ultimately putting your team in worse position and having to make them that much harder. This ain't the time for it, especially on the West Coast. They're a West Coast team. They used to this already. So when your body feel like when you feel like it's 7 o'clock and it's nothing but 5 o'clock out here, brother, they used to this. This is what they do. This is their life. I'm gonna need you to bring everything out here because you had Campbell saying the right things. Yeah, we're going out here. We're not going out here to go to Caesars. We're out here to win a football game. Yeah, but that's when you hold other guys accountable. Like, say, bro, like if you want to be the leader, if you're the leader of this squad, you coming out here and you did all that dog fighting, this, that, and the third, when it was Wednesday practice, Thursday practice, and it comes down to Saturday, you guys to step the hell up. You guys to be like, say, bro, we ain't got time for this. Like, say, bro, if you do it again, I'm gonna punch you dead in your. I'm gonna punch you dead in your stuff. Like, I don't care how you beat it out, how you phrase it, brother. You gotta get in this people grill because ain't no way you gonna have something like that. You got on a defensive end, you had a big turnover. What you do? You take off your helmet in the middle of the game, right there on the middle of the field, right there next to the referee. Like
stupid.
That right there. Coaches got to get in these people's stuff. Like, you got to get in these people mixed. No pause, but did none of that, bro. Ain't none of that.
Wrong coach.
You got to. I don't care who you are. Brother, I could have gave you a full ride and guaranteed your brother who might be a year away from being over here, he could have a full ride. Say, brother, I will pull it. I will pull you. I will suspend you for a game. And this Saturday's game would have been a perfect one because you're going home, and you know it's going to be live and kicking over there. Everybody's talking about Death Valley. I mean, everybody. You got the renovation. It's the 100 years. They even trying to get the mascot to come back out here for the first time in forever. Brother, you ain't playing.
Man, leave that tiger alone. Where is that, man? Don't bring no real tiger on the field. It's a fucking tiger. That fucking Tiger off the fucking field, man.
But so he hasn't been there in like 5 years or something like that. So
See that Tiger where he at, man.
man,
Don't
look,
bring that Tiger on the fucking field.
the way Peter been up these people behind, they ain't nowhere bringing that doggone thing out there on that field.
Tiger where he at, man.
Peter been on these people's neck. Like I don't know. I don't know why they feel some kind of way, because that tiger, his habitat is better than my block, and I live on a good block here where I live at. Like, boy, habitat for real.
They just it's gonna be who got the ball last.
All right, yep. This is what I would have to say for Mr. Lacey. If I was the coach, you would be suspended 4. He did it 3 times. You'll be suspended 4 games. Each time you pull the gun out, you'd have been suspended the game.
But that's what it got. That's what it's going to take.
You would have known not to do that shit.
That's what it's going to take.
It's not like he shot like the fake gun, like the thing in the air. You pointed it at a motherfucker.
He pointed at him. He went straight there.
Time where we have mass shootings, you know what I'm saying? Like, know the temperature. Know the temperature of what you're doing. This ain't the 90s where motherfuckers didn't care about that shit too much. It's now the temperature. You can't be acting like you shoot the motherfucker on national TV. Like that. Why? Why is that even a celebration? Like, what? It's not like you. What? Why, bro?
It's kind of like it goes with the generational thing, and we spoke about it a few weeks ago. The way that we came up is a lot different than what these guys do nowadays, because nowadays it's just things is just found acceptable to be done by men. And I'm gonna say, for example, that painting the nails thing, I really don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's just the way what guys do now. That's just what this wave of athletes, they just do it. He had an Olympian do it. Him getting gold medals, silver medals. He done it. You got a Hall of Famer that goes to do it for solidarity for his daughter, Dwayne Wade. He does it. Yeah. And it's a multiple guys that just go in and do it. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just they say it's something how they express themselves, and they do it.
Say, bro, we not about to go through every pick again. We not about to go through. You better get the bitches in the chat.
Oh, you'll get them tomorrow morning. What a game this has been, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
So far, yeah.
At the fourth quarter, if we not wrapped up or not, I'm gonna have to get investors to this, because that's gonna be my last moment for the night, because I got an early morning.
Wrap up in a minute, though. I'm just saying, Ohio State better. They better. They paid $20 million, so they, like Coach Saban said, if you pay $20 million, you better pick the right players, or you shit out of luck. But the the attitude with Brian Kelly. I told y'all, LSU fans, not you, Eric, but LSU fans, that Brian Kelly was the wrong motherfucker to coach that team. First of all, he don't know how to recruit the dogs that Coach O was recruiting. So what? Coach O was sleeping with younger women. Coach O should still be the fucking coach. So
don't what? Want to sleep with younger women? What's the problem?
What's the fucking problem? He won a national championship. Coach O,
so he's allowed to be Bill Cosby?
It's not Bill Cosby. They was willingly throwing that ass at Coach O. Coach O didn't have to drug nobody. Coach O was getting ass. Yeah. Baton Rouge. You win a championship in Baton Rouge, you get the pick of the litter. Yeah. Shit, it doesn't matter. Shit. Coach, so what? We couldn't understand what Coach O said, but Coach O knew how to recruit the area. Coach O knew how to recruit Louisiana. Brian Kelly bringing soft ass players into LSU. And people know I'm not an LSU fan, but at least LSU used to look dominant. First of all, why is that kid starting? That damn quarterback, I don't like that quarterback.
Nussmeier?
Yeah, get somebody else in there.
So the thing about it is they trying to. Well, that's Brian. That's a Brian Kelly thing. Brian Kelly looked like he just trying to award the dude for sticking in with the program because Nussmeier was getting ready to transfer. He wanted to transfer last year.
He should have got rid of him.
But when Jaden started catching fire, and I mean literally that dude just caught fire. He was like, you know what? He gonna win this Heisman. I might well try to follow suit. And the thing about it is that's what he wants to do. His next quarterback, and I really hope so, will be Rick Collins. Rick Collins, that dude was like the number one in the state last year or the year before. Whenever he was a senior in high school.
They got another kid that committed named Underwood. He's pretty damn good too. He coming next year. Hope he don't flip.
I don't know. I think he might. That dude might decommit and go somewhere else.
I'm just saying.
Well, it depends on how the climate looks. Because I mean, these guys are really talented. Yeah, like if you look around, these aren't no scrub quarterbacks. Like college football is going to be really exciting for the next couple of years to come. If you coming out of here, you really enjoy the quarterback position.
What up, Chris?
What's going on, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, but man, it's the thing that gets me, man, is Brian Kelly. You just sitting there looking stupid at your team making dumb mistakes. Jay was way better than that UST team. They were way better. You look at the talent, they were better. USC shouldn't have been in the game. USC should have been in the damn game.
I'm not even gonna take anything away from USC.
I'm just telling you, if you look at the talent, you look at their talent. LSU was popping off the fucking screen. They wasn't finishing plays.
They really are. And the thing about finishing plays.
And then you got your best pass rusher playing linebacker. This is crunch time. Perkins need to be coming off the fucking edge.
But everything is just like he said in his presser. Everything's lackadaisical. Like they got to a position where they was like, okay, cool, we're gonna sit here and go back and forth with these guys. We're gonna play with the food until we in a position where we could take off. And then when they didn't take off, they was like, no, we can still hold them down. And they got caught with their pants down. They literally like a deer in headlights. Like they're like, what? These people, they really playing us until the last minute. Yeah, these people go play you to the last minute.
Coach O, let him too.
And I don't know.
Call Coach O, get him some co-ed to let Coach O fuck them people, man.
They got rid of Coach O. They moved Coach O because the team should stop responding to him at a certain time. But at the same time, that dude literally lost the Avengers. I didn't anticipate, being a contender after they won that national championship because that team was just on fire. That team,
the best team of time.
If you was there for offense, then hands down that LSU team was it. I mean, 7 touchdowns in a half, bruh. Gee, Louis, like chill, Burrow. What do you own, Shiesty?
Like this, like the best team I ever saw in my life. Like best offense I've saw in my life. but I mean, they should have given Coach O a chance to re-recruit. He was not missing on recruits.
That's the thing. Like
it didn't help that Keyshawn Booty had a gangbang with his coach and somebody else on somebody. Gangbang game. That didn't help. That didn't help at all.
And I guess that was the kind of the straw that kind of broke the camel's back for Coach O's job. For the mere fact that Keyshawn Boutte had so much talent like he's one of those stories that kind of depresses me. Like the guy that had a great college. Well, his potential in college was so great that I thought it would translate into the NFL,
No, he's
and
still with the
he just.
Patriots.
Ooh.
He's still with the Patriots, so he's still technically in the NFL.
I mean,
LSU had no business losing that game, but LSU had no running game. I mean, they was running the ball. It wasn't like it was. It needed to start your boy, man. The one 22. He needs to be the starting running back because 18 was slow as a motherfucker. 18 should play fullback. 22 should be your starting running back. And USC played the game of the century, and LSU did dumb stuff at the wrong time.
well, for USC, that's great for them because LSU is going to win games, and ultimately, USC can pretty much write their own story. I mean, I don't know how their schedule looks.
Oregon lost. I mean, Orgeron lost the team because he handled the Black Lives Matter movement and the charge for him. He handled it. Might be the case of him fucking co-eds, drinking in bars and shit. We should be coaching. I think that was bigger than the BLM movement. Yeah, he handled it weirdly because Coach O is an old Cajun. You know how Cajuns think. But
well, it don't matter now because now he's paid to sit at home. He paid to do what we basically doing.
He ain't got to do shit. I guarantee he's still fucking them co-eds. You know I won a national championship.
Guaranteed. Because he still gets time down here. He still gets in commercials. So
he's still fucking.
Coach O ain't boy. Now he just got more time to do it.
No,
he got more time. No, he got more time on his hands. Say, baby. What you feel like? What you feel like today? You feel like getting you a new custom bag? Let me get you a custom bag, baby. Come on.
Well, you know, Coach O took like former friend off a fucking water boy. You want to be back? You know what he talking? The best thing was to do when Coach O was the coach was to put the closed captions on and try to see what the closed caption tried to say. Try to see what he said. That was the best thing ever. Coach O couldn't understand. But Brian Kelly was weak at Notre Dame.
He was.
His team admitted, because Matt Taylor admitted this. They heard that when Alabama was coming out for the national championship game, they got intimidated. He admitted that on national TV that Notre Dame was intimidated from the walkout. They tell me Brian Kelly is not a great coach in motivating players. He might be a good recruiter. He might be a great X and O's guy, but motivation is what you need in college football. Somebody that you'll run through a wall for.
Yeah.
And he don't do it. Like even when he was, had that moment, that viral moment, him being angry and slamming his fist down. It seems so manufactured. Yeah. It seems like he
look like Dennis Allen. That's Louisiana.
He really does. He really does. Because you sat here, you lost 2 in a row to Florida State, and Florida State is showing you what they are this year. You lost
Trash.
Maybe they should have scheduled Florida State again. They would have had a W this year.
At this point, something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, dude, you up here lost to FSU twice. You lost to UCLA. You lost to USC. Like, say, bro, like the opening game ain't for you. That's just, you know what, Coach? Just sit this one out. This ain't your week.
You know they're gonna lose to Alabama.
Aren't they 0-2?
Florida State is.
Yeah.
Straight trash, homie.
Florida State is.
Straight ass.
Especially in the ACC, yeah, y'all season done.
Yeah, because Miami whooping that ass this year.
Like ain't nobody
ain't no talking about that.
Yo,
The way Miami played last week, I wouldn't be surprised if they run away with that division.
and I'll tell you right now,
Being real with
as
you,
Mo said, they got a real quarterback.
they stole Florida's recruits. They back to the old U. They say don't go to Florida if you want to win. Come to the U.
Come here.
They went to their recruits.
Would you rather be in Gainesville, which is a nothing happening town, or would you rather be in Miami?
It's now called Canesville. The Miami fans they named it Canesville.
Gainesville?
It's Canesville.
Okay.
That's exactly what it looked like it's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna go
The
down.
first time I said, "Damn, this is the U," in like 10 years. That's the first time I said, "This look like a U game." I say, "Oh yeah, it's Miami, whatever." This is the U. That was the U who came out there playing that time. Even when your boy broke that long run, they said Cam Ward came back in there. Oh, don't worry, we got it. And they didn't score another point. Good Lord, this is the U. I cried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I cried a little bit. I'm like, God damn, this is what I've been waiting for.
Speaking of, and I asked you, Mo, this question: Who in the blue hell was wearing Tim Tebow's number? Because he played great trash.
That was Graham Mertz. He came from Wisconsin.
Straight
Not
trash.
starting the ball.
That was
Nope.
an insult to Tim
He
Tebow.
did y'all a favor, Florida. Y'all get to start that true freshman. You're welcome.
Oh.
You're fucking welcome. We might have ended Graham Mertz's career. They killed that guy. They killed him.
As a matter of fact, the guy he replaced played a lot better than him.
But that's that number one thing. He was the number one QB of this year. So he got paid like $2 or $3 million to come there. So he highly touted it, So it was an ass whipping that I didn't see coming. I said we was gonna beat him, but that was an ass whipping, and I loved it. I was like, damn, this is when you stay tough, and like they finally look like they're getting the right people in Miami. I'm not saying we're gonna go undefeated, but damn it, we look good. For the first time,
I say right now that are they going to the college playoff?
They could be the 12 best teams in the country. Just depends on who they lose to. If they run the table, definitely. They run the table. Of course. They're in there. It's the ACC. The only team I worry about is Clemson. Really. Clemson is the only team that kind of.
And Clemson already lost.
I know, but they played Georgia. Nobody was beating Georgia in Atlanta. And I need the college football to do this. Stop saying it's a neutral site field in Clinton, Georgia there. It's not neutral site.
Come on.
It's just 2 hours away.
You're right.
Dude, that's all. You saw all that red that was in there? That's the home game, bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Georgia should be forbidden, unless it's the SEC championship, to play in the damn Georgia Dome, man. You said Florida and Florida State and Clemson running the ACC. Have you seen Florida State play? Florida State has lost to 2 ACC opponents already. They 0-2 in the division.
Yeah, they lost to what? Boston College
and Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
We smack every year with trash people. Man, Chris, that's a bold take. We'll see how that goes with Florida State. I said, okay, April Fools, both teams are trash. Okay, Florida has no receiver at all. Parasol, Bell, Mertz out a lot last year.
Florida got
Mertz been trash. Yeah, so bad. Parasol is a gangster. They call him John Wick. Man, he got shots about it. Oh, it ain't bad. The rich just gets richer because when he comes back, they got Ayuk back. Ayuk and Trent Williams going back to fucking 49ers. The 49ers just loaded up with that one. he wrote another one I missed. LSU needs to schedule cupcakes in the first week. Also, LSU will beat Alabama because Kelly usually sneaks up. I said Miami is good, but Florida is terrible. I wouldn't say Florida's terrible because Gainesville is still Gainesville, bro. That's a hard place to win. Now, if we'd have beat them at home like that, then I'd have took that. But it's hard to beat Florida in Florida, no matter how trash their teams are. And Cam Ward destroyed them, even throwing an interception. That was a bad pass, but he looked good, bro. He looked good. Let's see. Cam Ward was playing real. I'm not about to. I can't say that. Pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. We're going to get
Here we go again with that no Diddy shit.
No Diddy.
How long did he last? Not even fucking 10 minutes.
He lasted 2 weeks. He didn't say nothing bad last week.
I don't know if he was around last week.
He said a couple things last week.
He was here last week.
Yeah. He lasted for a week, I guess. I guess he said a week. He didn't say anything questionable. There it is. I am not about to say that. You're not about to get me to say that. I might get the wife to say that, you know. Or if he get his wife to read that. I'm not to read that. I think the female need to read that comment. He played very well. Why couldn't you just say he played very well? Or he played exciting? Or he played damn great. Heisman level. We had all the words in the English dictionary you could have used that describe great. And you used that word. See? See why we got to screen you? You had one more week and then I was going to try to let you on the show. There you go.
There you go. You fucked it up.
Got to start back over.
Took 2 steps forward, took 8 steps backwards.
Yeah.
But man, it was a great week of sports. And Colorado gets their first test this week too. They play Nebraska. Pat Mahomes Jr. He wants to be Pat
That's going to
Mahomes
be a good
bad.
game.
He wants to be Pat Mahomes.
I think the game of the week though is Texas Michigan.
I think Michigan gonna get smacked.
They should.
I've seen how Texas played. I think Michigan is gonna get smacked. They're gonna get beat. They're gonna get beat back, man. I just think Texas is the fastest team in the nation. We seen Xavier Worthy last night, came from Texas.
Woo.
I don't know where Steve Sarkisian is finding these dudes.
I'll tell you what, his reputation of being fast was well earned last night.
Shit.
So the NFL, one of the media team, they try to catch a steal of him. The steal looks like it's 3 of them running to the end zone. Dude moving so fast. It's the clearest we got. This is the clearest picture we have.
Texas by 10. LSU versus Nickel State's upset alert.
What?
Nickel State beats LSU.
Uh-oh.
You're going to see a lot of drunk Cajuns, a lot of drunk
Well,
in general. I'm staying home. I'm not leaving.
That's in state. So one way or the other, a fan base is going to be very drunk. So
it's going to be drunk. But if they lose, it's going to be a different type of drunk. It's going to be an angry drunk. It's going to be a lot of fights.
LSU, they going to get themselves drunk to a point where they going to become Russell Crowe in that episode of South Park. Anytime you mention someone's name, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be up. And Nickel State.
I knew you were going with that one, bro. That's why I started laughing.
Oh.
Not the South Park one.
Yeah.
Not the South Park. That boy fought everybody, G.
Everybody on site.
Everybody
You
caught
got
them
the
hands.
bitches. Yep.
If LSU lose, beware of anybody in purple.
Damn.
Say, turn around. Just look up. Be like, all right, let me just go ahead and turn it around. Let me go to the safe side of the street. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be up.
Hopefully Tulane don't get stomped out tomorrow.
The thing is, it's going to be a rainy day. So that might help. And
Where they
beat
playing?
Kansas State last year.
They
playing in New Orleans.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be down here?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I went, but it's raining. And people don't remember, Tulane beat Kansas State last year.
You're not playing Kansas State. Oh no, you're playing. They're playing this week.
Yeah, that's this
Kansas
week.
State. Playing Kansas State.
This week down here.
So I'm just telling you, Tulane beat Kansas State. Worried about that. We beat them already. So I see they've been done.
Man, look.
I need LSU to watch that old Tulane tape to show them how to beat USC.
How to beat USC for real, man. How is it that Tulane is the best team in the state right now?
I thought that I would never see that. Tulane is with about 14. Kansas State.
Tulane is the best team in the state right now. Good
College or
grief.
pro? College or pro? I'm not even lying to you. College or pro? Tulane is the best team in the
seriously. People saying, you know what? Screw the Tigers. Screw whoever else that's out there in Baton Rouge, with the exception of Grambling, because Grambling gonna stick by their team regardless. If they win or they suck, and Grambling team is bad. Screw that. Screw the Saints. I'm going to watch Tulane. Tulane winning.
Tulane is the best team in the best football team in the state, whether it's college or pro.
Damn.
It's Tulane. It's Tulane. It's better than LSU.
Boy, literally pray for nights like this.
Look, going to Tulane, we used to be a damn homecoming. We used to be everybody homecoming. I wish it was like that when I went there. I've been more.
Philly just scored again. Saquon got his third touchdown.
And I hope you started him.
Of course.
As you wearing a Barkley jersey, take that off, man.
He's wearing the Barkley jersey.
You don't deserve to wear that jersey.
I don't understand. Take that off. Take that throwback off.
Okay, I'll go get my Falcons jersey right quick.
Don't do that.
Okay then.
You
just get taken, put in the lobby.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be. The whole show. Take it off.
Damn.
Oh, man. Chris says, I'll be eating a chili dog watching the game. Okay. LSU will be in the race, trust me. There's talent that it just have to mature. LSU is going to be trash this year, as long as you got Brian Kelly as the coach. They go underachieve. And Tulane will be the best college, they'll be the best team in Louisiana in college football. Hopefully the Saints get it again. It'll be the best team in Louisiana again. Hopefully. But if they don't, it'll be Tulane. It's a win-win for me. LSU is going to be third. I count 4 losses for LSU. I count 4 of them.
Damn.
I count 4 losses. They're losing to Alabama, definitely. Alabama getting in their ass.
You can't just say that. You can't just say that this year.
I'm saying it. Alabama gonna get their ass like a wedgie in a fat person's
not
ass.
on autopilot like people saying that they are. I'm not gonna give them that.
Roll even. Roll Tide. Water gonna tell it
home. Ain't nobody gonna make me believe that.
Roll.
Believe that.
All right.
They losing to Alabama. That's 2 losses. They're gonna lose to Ole Miss. Ole Miss gonna get that ass too.
Yeah, I'll count. So I'm gonna start from right now. So the Nickel State, they should win this one relatively easy because it's that Valley at night. Then you got to go to South Carolina. That could be depending on what I see. depending on what I see Saturday, that'll determine what happened with them with Carolina the following week. Then UCLA back at home.
They gonna lose.
You better not lose that game. You better not lose that game. Not in Death Valley. Now that's the game that you don't lose. Now if they lose that game, Brian Kelly, you can start packing up all that stuff that people gave you. You can pack up that house. You can pack up the car. They want all that back, bro. They want all that back. That's the one you don't lose, bro. In South Alabama, you're gonna lose Ole Miss. That might be the game, unless it's at night. If it's at night, you got a chance. You have a chance. I'll give you a chance. But if they play in the daytime,
Old Purple Red gonna beat that Tiger ass.
I don't know. I don't know. They talking about an 8 p.m. start. So if it's so they might win. They'll have a chance against Ole Miss. Then they gotta play Arkansas. I don't know.
That's a tough game. But
that is a tough game.
I'll give LSU that one.
Then Texas A&M at A&M.
They should win that one.
I don't know about that one either.
They should win it. Should. That's not.
And then they got Alabama.
Alabama coming into Baton Rouge. Y'all can forget about it on November 9th. Don't travel to Baton Rouge on November 9th because we're going to have a lot of pissed off LSU fans because Bama is going to beat the shit out of them in Tiger Stadium, in the renovated Tiger Stadium, on the 100-year anniversary of Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, nah.
They are going to get their asses whipped at home.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. That's the game right there. He'll call that one out right then and there. Then you got Florida.
You should win them games
in Florida. Then Vanderbilt.
They lose
at LSU. It's gonna be a night game, so LSU gonna be on one, and then you close it out against Oklahoma.
They lose
and that's a flex game. So depending on how they doing, they might either have the afternoon start or the night game, and most likely. Well, it depends on how the other teams in the SEC looking, but depending on Oklahoma's trajectory, that most likely will be a night game because they're gonna want to draw the seats. And Baton Rouge at night for the last game, yeah, that's gonna draw so much attention. That's gonna get you.
Not Western game. If you're watching, you want to go put on a wig and watch RuPaul, that's what you gonna do. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, bro. I'm not touching that. I'm not about to get canceled. Alabama's not beat LSU. Bama's overrated. Bama just beat the shit out of somebody. They look like that coach is a winner from Washington.
But that was a tomato can team. That ain't no ranked team.
They got a fucking freshman who's 17 who caught 2 passes, 2 touchdowns. This shit, he can't even vote yet. Catching touchdowns in college. He can't even go buy a porno magazine or something. Man, can't even do that. Man, can't go to the strip club. Can't drink. Can't go to the bar. But he put in work. So let's see. Ole Miss, Alabama's going to Death Valley. Both games are at night. If this was Coach O, then yeah, I would be with you. Brian Kelly, his soft ass ain't showing shit from LSU. He ain't show shit. Brian Kelly is the reason why they're not going to win. And you see y'all quarterback suck. Y'all quarterback suck. That motherfucking Nussmeier, whatever his name is, suck. Put in the backup. Put in the backup. Put in the backup.
Nah, the thing about Nussmeier, like he ain't gonna, he ain't gonna jump off the page. He don't have what I honestly think, and again, I don't have no insight. I don't talk to insiders or anybody that's with the team. But I have nothing's wrong with him, but he's not gonna jump off the page and have a Burrow-esque season. He's not gonna transform himself. He's not gonna transform into this final form of a Heisman candidate. Like when Joe Burrow transformed, Joe Burrow had a transformation. Like we had a moment where we seen Joe Burrow went from to ooh, and that was that bowl game against UCF.
Bro, I think you just want to put on a dress for some reason. Okay, Eric, write it down.
Oh, this here? Oh,
Write it down. Write it
no, I'm
down.
gonna capture this.
We want video proof.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. When we do bets here, you gotta do them. You gonna be forever known as the chicken shit. You don't just throw shit out of here. That's why I say watch what you write. We hold you to it. This is a video record. Bro, when Alabama beat LSU, bro, you better go in the hide.
I'll tell you what, I don't watch college football games. I'll watch this. I'll watch that game.
You better go in the hide because if LSU lose that game, bro, you're gonna be in that dress. You said it, not us. You put that out there. And Doc is the official recorder. So I tell people, Doc records. What Doc records it's law. That's why I watch what I say. Just like I know I gotta wear a Falcon shirt if they sweep us. Just like Skrilla gotta wear a Saint shirt if we sweep them. Hey, we know.
To a wrestling event.
To a wrestling event. It's gonna be crazy. Shit gonna be crazy. I'm gonna call me hit Skrilla up. Oh, Skrilla. Oh yeah, remember that bet we had? Yeah, it's the same shirt I want you to wear. You gotta go wear it. You gotta wear it. You're gonna be the most hated man in Georgia for real if you wear that same shirt. Oh man, first of all, I gotta link up with them when I go out there, man. I gotta link up with one of them. But man, Chris, that's a bold bet, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not wearing a dress for nothing. You can have it. And then he wrote it down in the chat. You can have that. You're a bolder man than me, bro. I'm not about to be caught in no dress, bro, for nothing. I would look when they had the toga parties. I was in jeans and a t-shirt. I didn't even wear togas.
This man Zach Bowman went to Philadelphia and started cutting the hell up.
You talking about Zach Bond? Yeah, we didn't use him right. We didn't use him right. The DN. We had him in linebacker.
Bruh, that just mean we like wasted talent. We just like to sit talent just anywhere.
No, that's what we do. We send them to the Eagles. We
Damn,
guilty just like
Lord.
Oh man, this dude here, man. Like, God damn. I wouldn't have, but back to Chris, I wouldn't have agreed to put no damn dress over.
He might have the legs.
I don't know. I don't want to know, but that shit gonna be funny. Ellie does pull tricks from up his sleeve. Also, I'm not going to do what Florida State fans said about losing to Boston College. Yes, it's the dude from Florida State. They still looking for him. He said he gonna eat shit out of a cup if Boston College beats Florida State. So people still looking for that dude. That dude deleted his Twitter and everything. I think because he said it, not thinking it was gonna happen. And then when it happened, people were like, "All right, bro, we need to see video evidence of you eating shit out of a cup." Like, people really need to stop saying shit online. I tell them once it's online, bro, that's what it is.
Yep, that's a wrap. That's law now.
So I'll do some shit I can live with. I can live wearing a Falcon shirt. I can live with wearing. I lost a Falcon bet before in college, and I had to wear a Michael Vick jersey. I can live with wearing one of those, bro. I can't live with wearing a dress or eating shit. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. My son grew up and said, "Man, why you was in the dress?" I bet it on football. You know, well, that's stupid.
Fucking Barkley.
They're gonna tell me that was dumb. now my dad in a dress. What kind of shit is that? That's what they gonna tell me.
Isn't that like a smack in the face, Izzy?
It's Diddy time.
It kind of is, but once again, He's getting paid $1 million more than the Giants offer him. And let's be honest, their offensive line is a lot better than the Giants.
Shit.
Yeah, boy.
I don't
It's
blame
gotta
him
be
going.
painful. That's gotta be painful
be
watching this man in green.
Giants fans, except for Izzy, are on suicide watch.
Oh,
A lot of them are fucking pissed off right now. And if y'all don't have a winning season and Daniel Jones suck, I can see them killing this man. It's New York. It's New York. I can see them stringing him up like Gotham style. You're gonna need Batman. Somebody call Batman to protect Daniel Jones, because if he have a bad year, these people are gonna turn on him. Eric, you got Batman.
I think they're already turning against him.
Oh, they pissed off right now. Chris says if Alabama beats LSU at home and at night, that he will wear a dress and holler at women while wearing said dress. So, yeah. He said a case of soda bet Nebraska beats Colorado tomorrow. Yo, you doing do bets? Amazon Flex your soda. Smart bet. A bet we willing to, you willing to lose a case of soda. I'm not willing to lose somebody taking a picture of me in the dress. Nah, I'm good. Even when you remember the back of the days when they had some shit when they had the cheerleaders dressing up like football players, and then the football players dressed like cheerleaders. Boss, I did not do that shit. They came to me. I said, "Look, baby, you can wear my jersey, but I am not wearing no makeup and no tight shorts. You out your fucking mind. I'm not about to act like no cheerleader. I'm a man, baby. I sat up there with my Timbs on." My Timbs.
I want to see you doing some Beyonce shit.
Oh, fuck, dude. You see, look, they tried that shit, bro. It was like, and I'm not calling nobody out, but a lot of people who were popular were doing that shit. I say, bro, y'all dressing up like women. Not men in my family don't dress up like women. We dress up like men. I didn't see it. Couldn't do it. You ain't gonna have me on camera. Oh, look at Bo. And I had an afro there. So they're like, you know what? This is gonna look like some bows and no hair. Fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Just put a little liquid into it and make it a little, Jerry curl. Break it out loose.
We ain't gonna put no makeup on, Mo. Get the fuck out of here. I was the only one sitting next to my coach. I'm looking at my team. I said, that's why the fuck we 3-7 right now. Because we got a bunch of soft motherfuckers on this team. Gonna shake their ass instead of fucking being big, man. Man, just sit down, man. That's what I said. I'm always 3-7. You want to shake your ass and be a cheerleader. Thought that shit was cute. That shit ain't cute. Man, sit your ass down and play football, man. You're a football team, damn it. That's all I was saying, man. You're a football team. I remember that. Them Timbs, my mom just bought me them Timbs. I was wearing them bitches like the Wu-Tang Clan. It was the super Timbs, man. The big Timbs that come all the way up to the calf.
Yeah, those super thick ones.
Super thick Timbs.
Yeah.
They got Timbs and heels now.
No, I'm not wearing them bitches.
Man, keep that.
First of all, number one, it's not manly. Number two, my feet is bad as fuck. I'm not wearing. Dude, I can't even wear dress shoes. Men's dress shoes. Them bitches hurt my feet, bro.
Damn.
Fuck that. You got that, bro. I'm not wearing that. I had my fucking Timbs and my fucking big ass, the big ass baggy pants then. I look straight like I was from Wu-Tang, bro. Like, fuck. Ain't no playing no powder puff football, man. Out of here.
Philly about to
Yep, he said if Alabama beats LSU, yes. All right, here we go. Bro, we grown up in the era of New Orleans men pop, P-pop, and got their hair straight up curl. That's a different kind of weird. Yeah, men twerk. People don't know what pee popping is. Basically twerking. Pee popping means pussy popping. It doesn't mean men. So that means if you don't have a pussy, you shouldn't be popping. I never got that. No, I'm not doing it. I'm good. You can dance. I don't know how to dance to this day. I'm not out there dancing for that, man. Give me the slow dance. I can two-step with you, baby. Look, I can grab a girl, you two-step with her. I can two-step with you all day. I ain't about to do all that popping and all that shit, man. Y'all got that shit, man. Fuck that. That's the best part of the parties back in the day. Get you a nice little woman and you fucking slow dance with her. What happened to that? Why did that go out of style? Why?
You'd be surprised.
I'm like, why did that go out of style? Like, bro, that's how you get your numbers. When you used to do that, you should walk up to him, come here, man, let's dance right quick. Get your number right there. You had your little pad, write it down.
Man,
do a little slow dance.
I don't know when the rules. I don't know when the rules change, man. Like, because now there's so many rules, and then they change like every day. Yeah. At one moment, I remember, now this is the new era. The new era, you had to have $40. Now you gotta have, you gotta do some weird stuff. Oh my God!
What was
you
that?
Don't take this knee, boy. This dude here.
That was dumb.
Ooh, shit. That's what happens when you watching the game live while you're on the podcast.
You see what happens?
That's
why
that's ridiculous.
Let's say when the fourth quarter started, I was gonna get off, but then I got drawn in.
No, that was dumb as fuck.
And he still threw it.
That was dumb as fuck.
And that's the reason why they'll lose the game over stupid shit like that.
That was dumb as fuck. But
never mind the horrible pass that Jalen Hurts threw.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm not talking about him rolling around.
I could care about the guy running it out of the end zone. He had blockers.
Yeah. Damn, Izzy, I beat your owner. I bet your owner is crying right now. Fans calling for his head.
What do you all want from me?
Yeah, what's up, 13X Emily? Welcome back.
What's up, Emily?
But Alabama will win. That bet is crazy. I thought it was too. I thought it was a very crazy bet, but we taking it. See, back in the days, I was quiet and innocent. I watched y'all get numbers, and I sat around.
Don't blame us. Don't blame us.
Like this, bro. If you want to get it like me, that ain't my fault. You sat around being a mom.
So why if you know this show, why didn't you bet push-ups?
I'm just saying, I was getting me. You should have followed me. This shit, I was getting me. I don't know about you. I was worried about what you're doing. I'm worried about what I'm doing. Let me see my numbers on the pad. That's before cell phones, man. To get the numbers on the pad. Motherfucker had people with no cell phone. That shit didn't make no sense. Had to go find a payphone and shit.
Them payphones from back. I mean, them cell phones from back in the day were fucking the cordless phones that they have now. Them big ass joints. So who the fuck?
See, when I came up, we had the little Nokias with the changeable faces. With that, we had to look to after 9 to get minutes. If you start talking at 8:55, the shit don't count. It still rolls over. I found that out the hard way. Man, I ran up my mama bill to $600 because I was on the phone the whole time thinking, okay, this bitch gonna call off at 9. My minute's free. They said no. The call started at 8:55. Boy, I had to cut brands. Bro, I had to cut.
That's how I used to tell people: call back at 9, or I'll call you back at 9.
Exactly.
And I would always wait till like 5 after 9 to make sure.
Bro, I made sure after that.
Got a curfew.
I'm like, no, call the house number. Call the house phone. Call the house phone. Don't call the cell phone until after 9. I'll call you. I won't make that mistake again.
Hi, Ariel.
Man. Hey, Ariel. Man.
Hello, Ariel.
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Hey, join us. Hey, Emily.
Hey.
And the Ariel, you gotta explain what the ma'am is. I'm lying. I was just asking. I was just asking, bad as everyone else. I'm just saying. I was I was in that, as Eric said earlier. When I was in that mode, I wasn't worried about what you was doing around me. I was in that mode.
That mode.
But you better ask my wife. When I was in that mode with her, I cut off everybody. You know what? I started going solo dolo. You know what? This is the one. Yep, solo dolo. After I stopped going out with friends and started going by myself. Sniper back in the days. You need to go back by yourself. Being the quiet, mysterious type at the end of the bar. And when I met my wife, that shit changed. That shit changed. She was a sniper. She got my ass. Ever seen I've been on this show. Chris, you get crazier and crazier every day.
He gets deeper and deeper into that bottle every day. That's what it is.
The 901 is when I taught the church. I had a Nextel. Yeah, I had a Nokia, so you know, shit. The Nokia, you thought you was the man, changing the face. And then you know, my Nokia broke, then I had to get a flip phone. I had to get a flip phone.
I don't want to get into mine. Mine gives me PTSD. I inherited my first phone. That sucked me up, man.
Nah, we gotta know.
Like, bro, like, so I'm very grateful for what my parents are able to give me and what they did for me. And my mom, she gave me my first phone in my senior year, and I forgot the reason why. I guess it's because I went to an alternate high school, and I did. I think I went back to the school or whatever at night just to mess around with some friends and catch up with whatever material. Anyway, long story short, this phone, it was that thick John, like that thing that had the battery that looked like a ketchup bottle in the back or whatever. I had that thing. Like, everybody knew.
They played you.
Everybody knew I didn't carry my books. Like I just got to a point. I just stopped carrying books. Like that's why people are impressed with my memory, because I could commit a lot of things to memory. But in senior year, I was full on senioritis, all that. I everything was committed to memory. So people knew I never carried my books. So they'll look at my bag. They'll look like, say, bro, why your backpack so heavy? What is in there? And I gave it up one day. I was like, you know what, man? Look, we all chilling. I don't even care no more. Like, I'm not embarrassed because I can still get girls, and I'm not embarrassed because I already know I passed. I had enough credits to pass. Huh?
He had a brick.
Yeah.
I had the Zach Morris.
I had the brick. I had the brick, man. I pulled that sucker out. The boy like, no way, boy. And I mean, this is when the phones was like yay big. Like the phones was like that. Like, and I'm carrying around a backpack. I was like, my mama told me that if I needed to call her, that this would be the emergency use that I could use it for. I'd never pulled that sucker out.
They had the big antenna.
Yeah, one time, I was like, man, look, I'm comfortable enough. Let me go ahead, y'all. Bam!
You had the big antenna that came all the way up.
No, it was already installed. Like it was already you that's the one that you can screw on, man. Boy, I had that brick. I mean, it was so embarrassing. But
yeah, your mama wrong.
But you know you're not working, and your parents say, "Hey, look, I got minutes on this phone, and I never used this phone, but I got the small one now. I'm working for a living. I can afford the small one."
She prepared you for the military with that phone.
She sure did. Man, look, it's Mrs. Burt. I ain't even. I promise you, I was not worried. I was not worried, man. Look.
Look, that bitch doubles as a weapon, bro. You could have cracked somebody's skull.
That's exactly what it was, bro. That's why I was
like
so
one of those blackjack things.
Yeah, bro. Like, see, bro,
Pop him in his head.
Right there, boys was not gonna mess with me. I was so comfortable with it.
Shit, man, Doc got me in fucking tears, bro.
It was that. It was really that, y'all.
Doc for the win, baby.
Bad, G. Oh, man.
That's funny.
Let's see what Chris said. Facts, I love. I'm not saying that. God damn it. The flip phone was the shit. Hang up on a motherfucker quick.
Yep.
Oh man, boy.
I broke my flip phone hanging up on this girl. I clapped that bitch hard. That bitch broke.
Man, look, that is still the coolest way to hang up on somebody. Like, say, baby, I thought we were supposed to go out for 6 o'clock. It's 7:30, baby. Where you at? You know what?
Slap that. You know I hung up.
Man, that's like a dime. Hey, say, bro, I don't even want to talk. You gotta make extra noise with it too. You gotta get all super animated with it.
Right,
you don't do that small click. You gotta look at it.
Well, your grandma is your grandfather. She has a baby mama, bro. You with your grandma Medea?
Yeah, he made that one.
Sure. Pause, Eric. Your first one was talking about the phone, man. He said context. Pause, move. Worry about Eric's antenna was wrong.
I'm not the one. I don't do that. I don't
say it that way. I said, did you have the one with the long antenna talking about the phone, bro?
Yeah, I know. I know what he's saying. I know what y'all saying.
I'll put it to it. I don't think any man called his unit an antenna. Because an antenna is usually skin. I wouldn't want to call my shit an antenna. If you got an antenna, you ain't pleasing no woman. I can say that right now. Ain't no man gonna say, look your ass out.
I'm about to tell you, bro.
No. That's why I thought it was ain't no man gonna call that shit no antenna. Yeah, girl, you want to see this antenna? What? They gonna look at you like, what?
What are you talking about? Man, look.
Go try that older woman, man. Let's ask the women in the chat, man. Come on, women in the chat, man. Come to you, talking about you. Yeah, girl, I got this antenna for you. What the fuck?
No, fuck that. I got antennas for you.
Yeah, the real antennas, my God. It's bro, the real antennas out here.
Real antennas.
Yes, indeed.
Eric throwing that shit.
Frag out.
I'm a person.
Yeah, okay there, Chris.
No, you're drunk.
Somebody needs to call up that liquor store and be like, yo, can you stop selling him bottles every Friday night?
And I've been drinking and I'm not that drunk. So,
you were drunk. You're not drunk enough to fucking say the words. Usually you read the shit. And then you kill yourself for reading that shit. At least you're catching yourself.
Listen, I learned when I see his shit, I filter it first before I read it. Not read that shit. I'm not reading his shit like straight out the bowl, man. Like I learned to filter it. I'm like, all right, y'all see what he said. I'm not saying that. But man, let's see. Jay Chris. Look at him business. Jay Chris.
You probably right.
Story business. I got that kid at Garden Pistols.
Yes,
I don't need to know that, G.
This is somebody you grew up with, and now you know his business like that. Now when if I saw him, I call him Pencil Chris.
I don't need to know that about you, G. That's some shit that you can just tell it to a female. Don't tell it to an all-male panel. See, if we had Lala on here, oh no, we had Lala on here, Lala would have told you a new one.
She probably goofed on them too.
Yeah, Lala didn't do it. If we had another female on here, he used that line too. He said, yeah,
I bet you he wouldn't. I bet you he wouldn't say none of that shit if there was a female on this panel.
No.
I don't know why he feels comfortable saying it to some dudes though. Makes me wonder.
I don't know if he would say, I don't know. You know, shit. Every time we have a female on here, they run them off, man. Y'all run them off. They don't come back.
Yeah, what happened to Hattie? He scared the shit out of Hattie?
I don't know what happened to Hattie. I have
Where's
many
Miss Bitch when we
satisfied
need her?
customers.
Where's Miss Bitch at?
Oh no, I find females, I'm an angel. I can see Chris say to a girl, I got that R. Kelly for you, PPP.
I'll give you that two. Give you that PP.
Oh shit. AJ Brown just got hurt. Man, but look. Man, I'm gonna get a shout out before y'all get us kicked off, man. What? Y'all want to get us kicked off.
Man. Oh Lord. So I usually kick off the shout outs. I forgot to do August birthdays, but I'm gonna do that with this one. So for everyone that celebrated a birthday in August, happy belated. For those that celebrated a birthday in September, including my late maternal grandfather, happy birthday for the September birthdays. Y'all know the vibes usually. The entire commission as a whole. You got Izzy, Hater, Nasty, Lala, the Menace, myself. On a serious note, at a couple of gun violence that happened this past week, the school in Georgia, that shooter, I don't know what's going on with the shooter, man, but I really hope they get this. I hope they really get a control over this, man, because I can't imagine. Because, bro, it makes my heart drop every time. Like where my children are is cool, but I went back to the one in Uvalde, and one of the stories that really just, and I'm not, I don't care. I'm just getting the words out, like where the young girl took an award for being, for an attendance award, won this award, and 10 minutes later she lost her life. Like I couldn't imagine putting myself in that situation. So hopefully we as a country get these laws and situations under control, and where it's something that we're not talking about every week, where we're just getting numb to it. And also for another young lady who was down here in the local New Orleans area, Raven Marie, she lost her life this past weekend over some gun violence, something that was just pointless. And they had a memorial for her, the balloon release, and it's some people down here that we're really a close community. You really can't find somebody who don't know the other person around here in New Orleans. So shout out to everyone involved with that tragedy. You keep your heads up for the children, because there's 8 children. There's one that for the person that they got arrested and the person that lost their life. For the children, keep my thoughts and prayers are with you all. So shout out to the families involved. And let me get back to the positive side. Let's celebrate our sports. NFL is back. NFL is on right now. Y'all enjoy your weekend, man. I hope y'all enjoy the game Thursday, the game tonight, and then the games that they got scheduled for Sunday and Monday. I don't want to talk too much longer than that, y'all. It's been a wonderful show, and I'm gonna wrap it up on that one.
Yeah, all right. Good. All right, who going next?
I'll go next. Shout out you guys. It's always nice once again to shoot the shit with some crazy ass people, and just people who just love wrestling and sports altogether. And I just think it's a great thing, and it's a very nice thing. And as I always say, for me, this is therapy, the absolute therapy. Shout out to the New York Mets, who I thought, and I said this, they were dead in May. Right now, we're tied for the last playoff spot. Good for that team. Good for that team for not giving up on the season. And that's all. They're playing meaningful games in September. I couldn't be more happy. Um, Shout out Mrs. B, and just thank you guys. I appreciate being here.
All right. Hater. The hater on the big screen.
Shout you guys out. Definitely. I'm glad the NFL is back. We'll have some more things. We have competition between us and another podcast. Hopefully we could be able to talk some shit on them.
Oh yeah. We're gonna cheat if they do.
Yeah.
It's not, you can't cheat.
Oh yeah, we can. I can manipulate the numbers. As a commission, I can do anything.
Shout out to Lala. Welcome back. I saw you last night on the show. I'm glad everything is good with you. Check her out on her platforms. Buy our merch, buy her merch. And like Izzy says, this is like a form of therapy, and it's good to at least have 3 hours where you can put a lot of stuff that bothers you in life on the back burner and talk to some good guys about sports or wrestling or whatever else. So I definitely thank you guys for having like inviting me in here to do this. Fuck the DiBiase brothers, and as you can see underneath my name, fuck Brett Favre. And everybody have a good weekend and enjoy Sundays and Mondays games.
Definitely, bro. I guess I'll get on the big screen now. Oh man, thank y'all for doing the show. Chris, thank you for making it entertaining. Anthony, of course. Chris, you're gonna have to wear that dress, bro, if Alabama. They're never gonna let it down, bro. This Venom fam is unforgiving. So
we are.
have to wear that dress, bro. Anthony, thank you as well. We had Emily, shout out to her. And we had another chick came in there. We grown. Ariel, thank you for coming in. We growing. We getting female base in there, so keep it going. We'll keep it going. Thank y'all for everybody who's buying the merch. Man, shout out, to like y'all fellas for doing it. Shout out to the wives for letting us do this because we getting to their time. Eric touched on what I was gonna touch on about the gun violence, the stuff in Atlanta that's uncalled for. They had a gun event that happened right up the street from my house, East St. John High School. Close to home. They had a gun event. A kid brought a gun to school. Thank God he didn't use it. He brought a gun to school. They caught him and he's in jail.
They caught him because he flashed it online. Okay.
Yeah, flashed.
Damn.
So, to be close to my family, this gun shit has to stop. All these fucking enabling parents, I'm gonna say it. I see it a lot. Like I see you thinking that shit cute, your little kid holding the gun until that kid shoots somebody. Shit not cute.
Or himself.
I'm like this. I tell my son all the time, bro, a gun ain't nothing to fucking play with. A gun don't make you a man either.
It does not.
No,
it's just a weapon. It doesn't take a man or a woman to pull a trigger. Cowards pull them every day. We need to get strict on these guns, especially for these kids. These kids go to these places like for education, not to be worrying about ducking bullets. They go into these schools to learn and to be safe. When we were young, we didn't have to worry about that shit. We just had to go to school. And kids, y'all need to learn how to take an ass whooping. You don't gotta bring it down to school. Take an ass whooping. Ass whooping makes you better. You learn better from ass whoopings. Shit, I ain't gonna say I won every fight in my life, but I didn't lose every fight either. Get better. Like I said, that's why I'm undefeated psych war champ, because I had to fight when I was a kid. You got better. You got better at fighting. Y'all cannot go there and pull guns, man, in the school. That is too much. That has to stop. We have to figure something out. Like, why are we having all these mass shootings at schools? That's not cool. That's where our youth are going. Kids are getting hurt. Some kids are getting killed. That shit is not cool. And eventually it's going to touch close home to everybody because it seems like it's copycat. It's like, motherfuckers is doing this shit and nobody batting an eye at this shit. Like, bro, this is becoming a problem. Each year we're getting more and more mass shootings, and this needs to be addressed. I don't know if more cops is the better thing to do for schooling, because I don't want it to feel like a prison, but we need to find a protective measure to protect our kids, because I don't want any one of us who have kids, young kids, and we don't want that fucking phone call that we couldn't protect your kids in a place that's supposed to be protected. Let's figure out what the fuck we need to do to make these schools safer. Because if I get that call, they better pray I don't get that kid. I'm just being real with you. If I get that call, they better hope I don't get their parents. Somebody get it. Like, I'm being real with you. Like, somebody get it. So it's because it's like, it's unfathomable to think your kid go to school, then don't come back home. That is a parent's worst nightmare.
Yep.
I'd rather my son come home with black eyes. At least I know you got in the fight. Shit, I can teach you how to fight. I can teach you as long as you come back. The not coming back part is the scary part.
That's that part.
Yep. Most
Guns
definitely.
are final, bro. Like, if you kill somebody, that shit is final. And I think a lot of our youth don't have that finality in their head. Like, if you pull that trigger and you shoot somebody, they can die. Your future is over. That person's future is over as well. And then you're affecting that family. Your family is affected and that family is affected. Affects too many people. Just fight. Get that shit over with. It's okay. You lost. It's all right. Stop running your mouth and learn how to fight. We need to stop. We need to stop with these guns, bro. Like, we making that shit too accessible. We making that shit too, I mean, for kids. Like, we making that shit too accessible. We making that shit too okay for kids. I be seeing kids online with guns and shit. I'm like, my mom would have broke my fucking mouth if I had a gun in the picture. Even when I was younger, yeah, I had to hide. I had a piece, but I had to hide that piece. It's what it was in New Orleans. You had to hide the piece.
I don't understand that.
Hell, shut up. I had to hide that piece because if I brought that piece in my house, man, my mom would have whooped my ass. She rocking this now. She know I have one now. But she'd have whooped my ass. I had that bitch under the house. Like, real talk. We all had them. Like, people had them. But it's like, we knew how to respect our parents. You know? We knew not to use that shit. I got that shit when I was younger, and I had it for like a year or two, and I got rid of it. Like, I don't need it. If I got to carry that bitch, my mom told me, if you got to carry a gun somewhere, you don't need it. And that resonated in my head. You don't need to go if you're carrying a gun. And that's what a lot of youngsters need to know. If you got to carry a gun to school, you got to carry a gun to that party, you don't need to be there. You tell your mama to send you to school or stay your ass at home. Because why are we carrying guns to places that guns don't need to be? Guns need to be there for protection and protection only. Like somebody breaking your house, you got your gun. You going, somebody trying to rob your car, you got your gun.
It's right there.
It's in places where you need protection. School, somebody whipping your ass, then you shouldn't have been talking shit. How about that?
True that.
How about this? You shouldn't have been. You should stand up for yourself and fight anyway. How about that? You don't have to go home because somebody whooped your ass, get a gun, shoot that person, man. That shit needs to stop. And then that senseless gun violence you were talking about earlier that happened in New Orleans, that young lady, 2 young ladies. It was a fight at that bar that I used to frequent. I ain't gonna lie, it always had fights there. But now it's starting to get dangerous. And it's people defending this behavior. I saw the thing and people defending this behavior. Bro, it was a fight. She lost. She shouldn't have had a gun either. Now you are a mother and you away from your kid, and now 3 children will never see their mother again. Gun violence is a big problem in the United States. And I don't know what I gotta do or something. I want to kind of do something for gun violence, man. Like do a fundraiser, something. I'm gonna figure something out to make this platform work. Because gun violence needs to end because too many people are dying from it.
Yeah, man.
It's sad. About children and young people, everybody's dying from it. Old people, old people are dying from it too. People robbing elderly folks because they can. Yeah. We need to get a hold of gun violence. We need to eliminate that shit. It should be only use a gun if your life is in danger. Motherfucker breaking your house, yeah, shoot that motherfucker. I wouldn't give 2 shits. He shouldn't have been in your shit.
Yeah.
Somebody breaking in your car, shoot that motherfucker. Shouldn't have been in your shit. See keywords? Somebody invading your shit. Not because y'all had words. I learned as I get older now, words are just that. Suck that shit up, bro. Somebody don't like you, oh well. Somebody will. Well, somebody don't like me. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I tell that to anybody. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. That's gonna hurt. Oh, you ugly. You this. You that. I'll be that. I got a beautiful wife at home. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm this or that.
Walk away. As the great Busta Rhymes once said, people don't like me because they're not like me.
Exactly. I'm like, I got haters. If you hate me, that means I'm doing something right. That shit. Now I used to fly off the handle. I used to be like, man, motherfucker, tell me something. Look at me wrong, man. What the fuck you looking at? Now I have to realize, like, I might look. I always want to fight off. Even a year ago, I've been like, man, you know what, man, what the fuck you looking at? I'll slap the fuck out you. Like, but I had to get out that mindset and say, hey, man, I got a family. And if I kill somebody or get killed because of some macho ego shit, that's dumb. I used to always wonder. Yep. That's why my wife used to always tell me, you got to think, you got a family. Don't worry about some shit. So let some shit slide. I even had to get out that mentality of that shit. And I let a lot of motherfuckers slide now. Because I even tell the motherfuckers at my job, man, look, a year ago I'd slap the fuck out of you for what you just said. But I'm trying to be peaceful. My favorite line is, I'm Martin Luther King right now. Do not turn me into Malcolm X. Like, that's what I'm telling you. I ain't Martin Luther King. I'm trying to bring about peace. But I want problems as well. And I ain't trying to bring problems to you. So I just need people just to know, man, like, we need to talk to our kids about the importance of gun violence. We need to talk to these youngsters like in their 20s. The importance of gun violence. It's Gen X's, and I guess you can call us what? I guess we millennials, I guess, Eric, because we're in that weird area. I think we need to talk to the younger generation. Yeah, something like that.
And millennials.
Yeah, I think what we call Zennials. Yeah, we Zennials because we in that weird shit between X and millennials. We in that weird area. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
So
like
What
they
the hell
changed
are
it up.
they? So what are Jason? Who are Jason and I then?
We're X.
Y'all
Okay.
X, but like from 81 to 85 is in that weird section because they seen the same shit as Gen X, but they're not in the same generation, but they still older than the millennials. So we're not quite millennials. We're in the middle. They
Yeah,
call us the
like I
millennials.
said,
What's all
every
this
time I
being
look it up,
generated?
it seems like it's something
It's
different.
weird.
So I don't even know.
Yeah, it's weird. But the Zennials, as they say, and the Gen Xers need to go talk to these millennials and these Gen Zers and these other ones that they're coming at the Gen Z. We need to go talk to them and say, hey, bro,
Wow.
stop that dumb shit. And it needs to be stopped and not celebrated. And that's all I say.
I mean, I get it. I know a lot of people in my and Gen X is all about the, it's our constitutional right. But it was when they made those rules. They made those rules when motherfuckers had muskets, not when they had AK-47s.
Facts. Facts. Motherfuckers had to load the bitch up at the one shot.
Man, look.
Yeah, load it, pump, pack it in, and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
You had time to run.
Boy,
Pack that bitch, hold up.
roll up a blunt faster than loading your gun.
Shit, they couldn't even do drive-bys. Then they shoot one time and say, hold up, stop the car, stop the horse.
Hold up.
Stop the horse.
Stop the horse.
Whoa.
Stop the wagon. Stop the fucking wagon. I got the motherfucker in my sight. Shit, I missed again. You had to have a bunch of fucking gunpowder. So yeah, I'm with you, Jay. Them rules are fucking antiquated and they need to be amended. Yes, I'm all about protecting your home. I think that should be paramount and protecting your property. But outside of that, you don't need a gun for nothing else. Ain't no damn militias going on. We don't need ARs because there ain't no militias. Ain't no militias going on, but we need ARs to protect everything, to protect towns and shit. That's what we got police for. So that's what.
But a lot of people frown to the police.
I know. I'm just saying we don't have militias, so we don't need them because that's what the police replaced militias. But that's why I put it in quotes. Police. That's why we shouldn't, take up arms and shit. But they're not gonna listen to that. But man, we'll be back Thursday with the wrestling show. And of course, Friday, we'll see how our picks did. I see Izzy dropped his picks in the chat. And Chris, you better hope for your sake. Alabama loses. Because you gonna wear that dress. You gonna wear that fucking dress.
That game is not this weekend, is it?
Nah, that's not until November.
All right.
But you better avoid me from November on down. If I see you, you're gonna wear a dress. So that's what I can tell you.
We're about to lose a viewer.
Yeah, we're gonna lose a viewer. You better disappear. So this is your host, Mo Young. You got Doc Eric, and then you got the Ferris one and the hater. We'll see y'all later. Peace. We out. If me see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the Oh, shit all over my rip the jersey. Go get that towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, Gentleman, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on two, not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.